Hello gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server, and today we are playing episode 2 of the relatively new D&D campaign called The Chase. And yeah, it's fun. Would you guys like to introduce your characters, please?
I volunteer nomad.
That's not how volunteering works.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't mind. I'll go first. Okay, so I'm playing Damakos Ulis, who is a Levistus tiefling, a paladin bent on a vengeance for being held captive by the Drow for a couple of years and being forced to take part in their case.
Mm-hmm.
I can go next. I'm Rob. I play Rivis, the Triton Barbarian.
Mm-hmm. Be-de-de-de-de. Yes. Who's going next, Rivis?
Well, the only one... Well, let's go with...
Tick, tick, boom, or tick.
Tick, tick. Tick, tick.
Tick, tick. Tick, 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 tick. Sean, that's you. You're muted.
Yeah, my mouse wouldn't mouse.
Your mouse wouldn't mouse.
I is the tick tick boom, possible future arsonist, an adorable little halfling currently.
Darkling.
With maybe darkling. With maybe a bit of a gob on her. I choose the Luna. Oh, not the Luna, the...
You choose Darcy.
Tia Cat.
She's playing Tia Cat, yes.
Tia Cat, I choose you.
Oh, fucking Pokemon. I am Tia Cat. I'm a tiefling tabaxi rogue that likes to stab things first and ask questions possibly never.
Nice.
And we also have Zalia.
Yep, who will be joining us as soon as they can, because they're currently at work. So, what happened last time we played?
Okay, so we were all being held captive by the Drow, and every day they would let us out and then chase us and catch us and bring us back. It was one of their favourite forms of entertainment. So we started out. We tried to escape. We got caught. We got dragged back. Then a new person came and was flung into our pen. And this person happened to have very useful Well of Worlds, which we managed to escape through, and we all landed in a field, didn't know where we were, so we walked in a direction and we found a house which was all lit up, and we knocked at the door, and the guy inside, who was called Brian, informed us that we were in a place called Yorkshire, and he had lots of strange magical items in his house, and we watched his magic box, which showed a picture of a dragon, which he said was in a place called New York, but that wasn't any help to us because we didn't know where that was. And Zalia made some magic that meant she understood what was going on. So she sort of told us that it was actually technology, not magic. Mm-hmm. And then we thought Brian might be an artificer rather than a magician or a wizard. And then he went off and called someone sort of secretly and we are just realizing that there's some strange horseless cart driving towards us
Yes.
out of the darkness.
Yes.
And we don't know what it is.
Strange metal thing on wheels with lights like captured stars on the front. Yes. Coming up the driveway toward you all. At which point, Zalia screams and runs into the house, thinking that the Drow have caught up to you all. And, but how do the rest of you react to this strange creature with bright eyes?
Can I roll for stealth?
Yeah, you can hide. Is anybody else hiding or running or preparing to fight? Oh no, that is a terrible hide roll.
I'm going to prepare to fight, but I'm currently unarmed, so... Well, shit.
You're gonna pick up the nearest thing?
Yes. If there's like a wooden chair, I'll aim for that.
You're gonna pick up a deck chair. Awesome. You pick up the patio furniture and wield it aggressively.
Amakos is just going to be prepared to just stand his ground. He's like, okay, I'm just not going to show fear. Because you know what they say, if it's a beast and it can sense you're afraid.
Fear is the mind killer. What about Tick Tick Boom?
Tick Tick Boom is, if I recall, she asked for some blankets before. She's probably going to hide in those blankets.
Yeah,
going
hiding in the blankets.
Going by the rule of, if you're under the blanket, you're safe.
Okay.
Do I need to roll stealth?
Yeah, go for it. Roll stealth.
Okay, let me double check the Tick Tick strength. Tick Tick stealth is a +3. I am somehow proficient in it, famous last words. D20. I like the artwork, by the way.
Yeah, I googled Tia Cat and found that.
Got a 17.
Okay. So yes, you are well hidden. Much better hidden than...
Behind pillows and blankets.
Yes. Okay. Original art credit, by the way, if you're interested.
Scared Tick Tick noises.
Scared Tick Tick. You're not hiding very well if you're making noises.
The pile of blankets is quivering slightly and whimpering.
Yes. Okay. The strange creature slows down in front of the house, turns its side to the house, and a slightly portly human emerges from it. Like a hatch opens in the side, and out waddles this man in a black shirt with a white band around his neck. Brian, your host, is pleased to see him and shakes his hand. Thanks him for coming.
Slowly puts the chair down.
The man whose bottom jaw is prominent says, "So, you said you had some visitors. from another place? Is it related to the things we were seeing on the news with the dragon and whatnot? Aye. Well, are these them? They, would you mind telling me, young man, how you, came to be blue? Says this gentleman to Rivers.
I was born like this.
Were you now? And where were you born, if you don't mind me asking?
In the deep sea.
The deep sea, in the ocean. Well, that's a new one. How did you breathe in the ocean?
Well, my race is amphibious.
Well now, first time I've seen a live water baby all grown up. And, you, my dear, you look a mite infernal. You wouldn't happen to be from hell, would you?
Are you talking to me?
Well, I don't see any other young lady with horns.
Yeah, Damokos is male.
Oh, my mistake.
He says, like, I know I'm pretty, but, you know.
Well,
Well, I don't really know. I know that one of my ancestors must have annoyed a devil at some point. That's all I know.
oh my. If you'd like, I can pray for you. Perhaps the Almighty will lift your affliction from you.
Could be. So which god are you praying to? Lathander? Eilistree? Tyr?
No, just God. Just the one and only Almighty God.
Or you've only got one?
There is only one, my dear. All the others are pretenders and demons in disguise.
Okay.
If you've been led astray on the wrong path, I shall definitely pray for you. We wouldn't want your soul being lost now, would we?
That was Nathan. Was that Nathan?
Only having one god is just weird. Agreed. Was it just these two then? There's
I thought it might be him because I thought I saw
there's another hiding under the table there. Another ran inside. In fact, a couple of them ran inside. It's quite safe, you know. You can come out. I don't bite. Are you?
Hello?
Is that fur?
I think they're talking to you, Kitty.
Dear cat.
Yes, then what's rubbish?
Probably.
I've never seen a person with fur. You are a person, aren't you?
There ain't no person like me.
Well, indeed. And it appears that you also have horns.
Yes, sir. That's quite this fashion statement, I know.
Aye. So, what can you tell me about what's been going on with the end times and everything.
We don't know anything about that. We were thinking that maybe you could help us, or our kind host thought that you could help us in some way. But I'm not really sure how you can.
Oh, I certainly can.
I guess you're a cleric. But,
yes, I can help you make your peace with your lord, with the Lord our God.
I'm not certain that was the kind of assistance we were looking for. But I mean, thank you for the kind offer. Well, obviously.
What else is there? I mean, we've got dragons coming out of the sky and attacking our cities. We've got strange people showing up all around the world, and some people are even becoming changed.
If you could point us to somewhere where we could get some supplies, because we, as you can see, we don't currently have very much. Understatement.
What kind of supplies, if you don't mind me asking?
Weapons, armor, that kind of thing. Is there a good blacksmith around here?
Ho. My dear, I'm not going to help you find the means to kill more good folk. I'm here to help you redeem yourself, not help you commit more sin.
Okay. Well,
we can help take care of that dragon if you help us with this.
Well, the dragon ain't here. That's across the ocean. We do have other problems, though. Perhaps you would help us fight off some of the other things that are coming through. Perhaps that's how you will redeem yourself. By helping us face off against the other devils and demons that have appeared.
Well, I'm a gladiator, so give me a weapon and point me to where the fight is, and I'm happy.
Very well.
I
will, of course, make sure you're all anointed so that your actions will be in the name of God the Almighty instead of... Like I said, we wouldn't want you to further condemn your souls to hell in the process, would we?
Is there a good fight in hell?
I imagine that there is nothing but torture and pain.
Well, it sounds like the hell's all right.
At least one of them.
None of us wants to go there.
Well, no. I'm sure all of you would rather go to heaven and live in bliss with the Lord God Almighty for eternity.
Suppose we can visit Celestia someday.
Perhaps you would be more comfortable inside. Yeah, aye, come in. Would you put the kettle on for us, Brian? Certainly. And the vicar helps himself inside. Goes past all of you on the porch and into the house. And sits on the couch next to a pile of blankets.
Oh, nice.
Well, now. Perhaps you'd start by all telling me your names.
The pile of blankets lets out a little scream.
Oh my! Well, what do we have here?
I peek an eye out.
That's my little friend Ticker, something like that.
Oh, well then. What might you be, Tick?
Darkling.
A darkling? What manner of creature is a darkling?
Some of us resemble little great goblins. Others resemble meanie drows.
Well, I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, but I can help you as well if you'd like. Along with the rest of your friends.
You can't help me with my problem.
Oh, but well, it wouldn't be me, really. It would be the Lord God Almighty working through me, spreading His love and light to all of you through me.
Light.
Are you going back under the blanket?
Yeah, I don't like the light. It hurts.
Just as I thought. You're a creature of darkness.
I am a darkling. Light makes me explode.
So you're a cleric then?
That I am. I've been helping my parish for quite some time. The reports of strange things happening have been coming through all night, and been helping to calm many folks. But Brian made it clear that I needed to come see you all in person, so I did.
I know a little bit about that.
About what?
About the weird stuff that's happening.
Please, I'm all ears.
Where we come from a very long time ago, there was something known as a spell plague. Magic disappeared for a while and then suddenly came back, and lots of weird stuff started happening when it came back. Like people suddenly gaining powers and monsters suddenly appearing. You're going through something similar.
So, I'm to believe that magic is returning?
Yes.
Oh my, it's worse than I thought.
Do you want to see a bit of magic?
I admit that I am tempted, but...
It's just a harmless cantrip.
Cantrip?
A very low-level spell, and this one can't do any damage. And she creates a mage hand and picks up a cup of bean brew.
Oh, that's witchcraft, all right. Well,
Magic.
I have some more preparations to make, I'm afraid, but I will be back in a few hours. Don't go anywhere.
Sorry, before you go, did you say you needed some help with something? If we could maybe offer to help you.
I think, on reflection, that the best thing to do would be to remove ourselves from the problem entirely. I can't ask you to get involved. That will just make matters worse, I feel. Brian, do you have any painkillers? Though I do, Vicar. Got a problem? Just my jaw has been somewhat painful since the strange things started coming. I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Once before, and then the other time
There you go. The tea's not ready yet, I'm afraid, Vicar. Oh, don't worry about that. I'll be back shortly.
Can I roll just before he goes? Can I roll like an Arcana check? See what's going on with him. There's something fishy about his thing with his jaw.
Arcana check. I don't think that would help, but maybe insight?
Okay, insight. I roll insight. So is it +1 or +2?
How you doing, Mr. West?
Insight +2. Cool. I just had to remember what it was.
It's on your character sheet.
Oh, yes.
Very nice. Okay. I just, as I said, his jaw's rather pronounced. He does look a bit swollen there, Vicar. You do happen to notice, as he's rubbing his jaw, that his lip slides back over a budding fang growing out from the below the gum line.
He's like a half-orc, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. He's got some orc in him, and it's coming out
Yeah, I don't think it's
now that magic's returned.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. So, I think Damakos is going to wait until he actually leaves properly, and then he's going to tell everyone else that he thinks the vicar might be a half-orc.
Or at least
Cleric might be a half-orc.
somewhere deep in his
Yeah.
bloodline. Yeah.
Right.
And then Damakos is going to look searchingly at Brian.
He drives off rather quickly. Well, kettle's just finished brewing. Anyone else want another cup of tea? Oh no, I could use one.
Um,
He's not too bad.
okay.
I'll bring out the
What does
biscuits
everyone else
too.
want to do? Nice.
Your friend's in there looking over my all of my
No,
food
okay.
items. Do you think they're okay?
I think she's probably fine. She's probably having a time of her life.
Very well. I will leave her to it then.
She's very curious person.
Well, suppose yeah. Yeah, I'll get that tea then. And Brian leaves you. The four of you in the living room together. Telly's still on.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Occasionally giving you updates.
I'm gonna ask it.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask everyone else. So, what do you think we should do? Should we stay and wait for that half-orc cleric to come back, or do you think we should just leave?
Well, he might be able to help us, or he might be just trying to do everything for his own gain. So it's hard to say.
Tia Cat, what do you think?
Tia Cat's being a typical cat.
Yeah.
Huh? People talking? Why?
Tick Tick, what do you think we should do? We should stay?
Chan, you muted.
Sorry. I was grabbing some deep heat. What did I miss?
Okay, so the vicar has made his excuses after meeting you, Tick Tick. Says he needs to get some, make some more preparations so that he can help you all properly. As he was leaving, he was rubbing his jaw and asked the vicar for some painkillers. And as he was rubbing his jaw, Damakos happened to notice that he's got a fang coming through in his bottom jaw and drew the conclusions that they must be they must have orcish blood. And then and after they drove off down the driveway, Damokos told everybody that, you know, I think that cleric might be of half-orc descent. Do you think they're really going to help us, or should we get out of here, basically? And
Weird. I think he wants to put light in me.
yeah, he wants to put light in you, absolutely. They first asked Tearcat what they should do when Tearcat went, huh?
Dan's here! Hugs the Dan.
Yes.
What have I missed? I was fascinated by this box of things called Pop-Tarts.
Tea for everyone.
Pop-Tart?
Thank you.
Biscuits too. Got jammy dodgers and bourbons and custard creams. Rich tea, hobnobs, help yourself. Good for dunking in the tea.
Which of those ones with the
quick
little red
question.
dots on them?
Quick question. What is high glucose corn syrup?
Oh, it's just sugar made from corn, basically. You do have corn.
You can't make sugar from corn.
You can make sugar from all kinds of plants.
What sugar?
Oh, maybe you lot haven't discovered it yet, but do you have honey where you're from?
I live in the
honey.
Underdark, in deep, deep caves.
Out of everyone here, I'm pretty sure I'm the most civilized. And yes, we do know what honey and sugar is.
Okay.
Well,
I
I do at
wouldn't.
least.
I'm not from the surface.
You know what honey is? You get it from bees.
Yeah. Well, have you ever left the honey out a little bit too long and had it get all, you know, crystally?
Oh, that stuff we just throw away. You can't use it for anything.
That's sugar. That's sugar. That's sugar crystals. And you can just warm it up and it'll be honey again.
Fascinating. Not the kind of magic I normally like, but that would be useful.
But anyway, Vicar's just gonna get some things and some friends to help us out, and we'll get you all fixed up in a jiffy.
Is he going to put light in me? Light makes me explode. I'm a darkling.
Well, I'm sure he'll fix that all up too. He'll remove all the curses and possessions and everything from you.
It's a fairy curse. Those things are hard to remove.
Well,
They're
don't.
not like devil curses.
I don't know about that, but I know that the vicar knows his stuff, and if he thinks that you've got bad spirits in you, he'll be able to get them out.
Bad spirits? I don't have bad spirit.
Well,
I don't think any of us is possessed.
well,
Although I could be wrong.
how do you explain the horns then? You said yourself that someone in your past trucked with a devil, and that's why you got the horns, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's something you can fix. This is how I was born.
Oh, well, just because you've had an affliction all your life doesn't mean you shouldn't try to cure it, you know?
Suppose.
How about
I
instead
don't
of
really
trying
like
to...
think of myself as being afflicted.
Well,
Yeah, that's...
I'm sure you'll see sense once all the exorcism is done.
I don't like the sound of this god. My patron sounds nicer.
Last time I heard someone say we're going to cleanse this kind of shit out of you, that was called a cult. Are you sure this is not what you're introducing us to?
No, far from it. This is... Yeah, okay. So, where you're from, people who believe in gods are a part of a cult, but here, it's called religion, and it's real.
Well, we have
No,
religion.
that's not how it works. We just have many gods, and we have clerics who manifest those gods' powers in the world.
Like the vicar said, those aren't real gods. They're devils and demons that have been lying to you. You're
how can we prove your god is not a devil or a demon who's been tricking all of you?
Well, because he's the one true God. He's the Almighty. Let me get you my Bible. I'll show you. He leaves the room again.
Okay, we are clearly being inducted into a cult here. I suggest we run away. We ransack everything and run.
Ransack everything and run. Are you going to kill Brian?
Don't say kill, he hasn't hurt us.
I don't think we should ransack him, but, I mean, look at us. We're all wearing our prison rags. I think maybe we should ask him if he's got, any clothes we can, do we maybe offer to do some sort of service for him in exchange for some better clothes?
When you say service, I'm just going to stare at you.
Prison rags.
When you say
what?
Say service, I'm just going to stare at you like I'm not sleeping with him.
I'm not
that kind of person.
I refuse to service him. Yes.
How about we just knock him unconscious? There's more than enough of us to do it. We take his coin purse.
Found it. I got my Bible right here. It's a bit well read. You can probably see which ones are my favourite passages because that's where the book falls open. But just have a read of that and you'll get it. I'm sure you'll get it.
It's a pretty big book. I think it's going to take us a while to read that.
Oh, you don't need to read all of it. Just dip into it. I'm sure.
I want to ask
I'm sure God will direct you to the right passages to show you the light.
Atney, I'm now going to ask you this question. This is not in-game. This is outside information I want to ask. How thick is this Bible? And if I hit him around the face with it, would it actually do damage?
No, it's just a normal Bible. It's not a massive grimoire. It's a fucking...
Have you seen a normal Bible? They're fucking huge.
I own one. I still have the Bible that I received for my confirmation, which is, hilarious now.
But there goes that plan's an improvised weapon.
No.
Eat religion!
Do not hit him with the Bible. However, if you want to ask him if he's got clothes, by all means do.
I was about to do that. I was going to take and ask if he has anything that we could wear instead of these old rags.
Yeah, of course. Should have thought of that. I'm sorry. I'll go get you some. I'll go get you some clothes. My son has long since left home, but some of his old clothes are here. I'm sure I can find you something. And he heads upstairs.
Okay.
With leaving the book on the coffee table in front of you.
If you lot need me, I'm going to be raiding the kitchen for food. We're going to need it.
Didn't you already do that?
No, I borrowed a box of Pop-Tarts.
Do you want to see if you can find a bag, Zalia? I think Damokos is going to help you and come and look for a bag. I do like a roll to find a bag or something we can put this stuff in, or some of it in.
Wait, we have to make sure it's the right kind of bag, because we do not know the area. As far as we know, this could reset of it, lift the bag up, the stuff's still there. We need to be careful what bag we get.
Okay, I'm going to roll perception.
Is anybody flicking through the book?
Oh, okay, well, I didn't find anything.
You didn't find any
Just
bags?
I
uselessly
will.
opening cupboards.
I'm going to flip through the book, and I'm going to sit there looking for any kind of reference to the Triton god Persona.
Persona? Poseidon? Oh. Okay.
Well, Persona is the Forgotten Realms
Version. Okay.
creator god of Tritons, and it's actually basically unknown to everybody except for Tritons.
The first the first verse that you flip open to says, "The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long-suffering toward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance."
I'm just going to scratch my head. This doesn't sound like anything like our gods.
You gonna flip again?
Yes.
"Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind let each esteem other better than themselves."
Kind of interesting.
Don't let him convert you!
I know what part of the Bible would be more interesting to my character, because the Old Testament's more fire and brimstone stuff.
You're gonna flip to the front?
Yes.
Let's see if I can find... I think that's...
I remember reading it, but I can't remember the direct quote, but it's about the cities turning into salt.
That's... Let's see if I can find an Old Testament version. Old Testament.
I'm going to say this is one you not say the older Bible as I was the questions. It's been called the Ark.
Hold on.
You sure?
Hee. Oh, perfect.
Okay. No. He was around on Sunday. He was doing the scavenger hunt for St. Patrick's Day.
Nah. Okay, so, yeah, alright, we'll go with that, because I'm having trouble finding
He hunts during the day and just goes to the house at night.
the stuff that I want to find. But anyway,
You'll find it. You'll usually see him in like a stereotypical English hunting suit, like green plaid. And
so yeah, you find the bit about the Ark, which is good. Yeah. The flood that lasts for 40 days and 40 nights and all that stuff.
This is a really shit god. I mean, seriously, he flooded the planet. Left it for 40 days?
Hosea.
Hey, our gods have committed acts of vengeance and stuff like that before.
You've flipped.
Yeah, but they don't send us a warning saying. They don't send us a warning saying, "Go build a boat and then bring 2 of each animal." It's normally, "I'm done with you people, smite."
You find
There's too much preparation time they've gave them.
You find another quote. "The people of Samaria must bear their guilt because they've rebelled against their God. They will fall by the sword, their little ones will be dashed to the ground, their pregnant women ripped open."
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
This is the
And I
world's
am
worst
in-
travel guide.
Eva's that.
I am enraptured in that one. Just holy shit.
Very quick. Does anyone know how to use land vehicles?
Can any of you drive a cart?
No, I'm asking land vehicles.
Darcy, what do you think to all of this? Or rather, Tia Cat.
I can try giving driving a shot.
You can try giving driving a shot.
Just run around a little bit in strawberry.
Dear God, my mind's just gone to the cats driving car memes. This is terrifying.
I mean, how hard can it be?
I haven't seen much of anybody really today.
At this point, Brian comes back down. You hear him coming down the stairs. Sorry it took a while. I also found some items from my late wife. I was torn about letting you use them, but
Nothing sketchy.
she's not going to use them anymore, and you need them a lot more than...
You had a lady friend?
A wife, aye. She passed away a few years back.
I is sorry. It is never nice losing someone you care about.
That's
I'm
so.
pretty sure my dad's dead.
Did you know him well?
Never met him. He was probably told to explode.
He was probably told to explode. Oh,
Master doesn't keep the males around.
So, you do a lot of that, then, your kind, exploding.
Yeah, I don't like it.
We have a group, in our world that do that, too. Not here, just, overseas. Some horrible people that are so obsessed with their goofy beliefs that they blow themselves up for it. But anyway, here's the clothes.
Males into doing that.
Cassie, I'm just saying to you a little bit.
Thank you.
He turns to Rivis, who's flipping through the Bible. And says, well, what do you think?
Okay, I wasn't either. We passed somebody. Yeah, we passed somebody who looked like you, and I thought I saw Cassie on the back, so.
Your god can be very vengeful and angry.
Oh, that's the Old Testament you're reading, isn't it? Don't worry about that. So, God is all powerful and all knowing, but being so powerful, he got a little out of touch with his people. See? So, he sends his only son
Twice. Literally twice.
down to earth.
I don't have good eyes. I'm
And
sorry.
gets to know the people again. And the people, of course, sacrifice his son on a cross, and he goes back to heaven. But since then, God has been kind and loving and caring and made sure that we stay on the straight and narrow, not because we fear him, but because he loves us.
Blood sacrifice, eh? Sounds like a very Sharon thing to do, in my opinion.
Sharon?
Yep.
What do you know about Sharon?
Well, the Sharans are people who worship the goddess Shar.
Oh,
They're very keen on killing people.
it didn't have anything to do with my wife, did it?
I don't know your wife, so I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. You don't seem to have the same gods as us in this plane.
Do you think that's maybe why she was killed? Because one of your lot decided they didn't like her god. He didn't like our God.
Well, if she was a Sharon and she was preaching Sharon messages, then
No,
it's quite dangerous.
her name was Sharon, but she didn't worship any
Yeah,
Shar.
I think this is a separate thing. I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
Well, I hope
in
not.
our world, there's a goddess called Shar. She's the goddess of darkness.
That don't sound like... Well, our God is the God of light and love and goodness. And he protects us.
The
And
goodness.
He's also the god of flooding the world for 40 days.
again, that was Old Testament. You don't know, worry about that. Ever since Jesus, he's been fine.
He sounds kind of like Helm.
What's helm? I mean, like an helmet? Like a metal hat?
Well, yes, but it's also a name of a god of the domain of protection in our world.
Oh.
He protects everybody, and I'm not 100% on his history, but
Well, there's
protection is his thing.
Lathander. He's very into light. He's the god of the dawn.
I have a very quick question regarding this book.
Oi?
Sorry, it says he made the world in 7 days, but on the 7th day he did nothing. Doesn't that mean he made on the 6th day?
Again, that's... Okay. So, a lot of the Old Testament is stories told by ancient civilizations that really didn't know how the world worked. But nevertheless, it's important to know what they thought God was for context. But they were wrong, you see. Because...
So, what happens if you're wrong and we're right about the gods?
Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? Because he's the god of everything. He's...
You just said that people believed in a certain god in the past and they were wrong. And now you worship this new fandangled god. But what happens if you're wrong?
Now,
does that mean we get to write a chapter about you not being wrong?
It wasn't the god that was wrong, it was the people, you see. But now we know
So
God much...
you can be wrong.
We know God much better now. And yeah,
This isn't our world, so we shouldn't really judge them on their deities or lack of deities or belief system.
That's
Oh,
fair
This
enough,
is
I can
true.
give you
This
that.
is true.
what's that?
That's true, I can agree with
Brian?
that. I'm just wondering what would happen if we prove them wrong.
I don't think you're going to be able to, honestly.
Yeah, I think I think we should stop.
All right.
I don't think we're going to be able to convert Brian, even if we wanted to.
Let me point something out to you. All right. See what's going on the telly with all the chaos that's going on right now with the people looting and monsters showing up and everything.
The ones for the
That's written about in that Bible. Revelation.
What?
Look it up.
So, wait. One day, a bunch of morons will appear in the middle of a field, go talk to a farmer, and they will tell you about a futurist device known as the television. That's it there! Holy crap, this thing tells the future!
Obviously, well...
Quick, tell us how it ends!
Well, it ends with Jesus Christ leading the forces of heaven against the legions of hell, and it all being over. And everyone that was good goes to heaven, and everyone that was bad goes to hell.
Well, in our world, dragon is just another, I guess, kind of person, I guess you could say. They're not just dumb creatures. They're actually quite intelligent.
Well, that's what...
And live for hundreds, if not thousands of years.
That's what we were worried about, you see. Because it says that in Revelation, too, that a dragon appears. That's one of the ways that you know the world is ending, right?
Well, also, we just showed up, too.
Yeah.
And then a dragon shows up. My thinking is maybe he came from our world as well, and he's just confused and angry and reacting. Maybe if someone tried to speak to him as a person, he might not destroy everything.
Speak to him?
Yeah, they're actually smarter than all of us, combined.
Why does no one make trousers for tieflings?
Very quick, Andy.
Yes.
On the television, are they actually trying to shoot at this dragon with missiles and all that stuff? Or are they just videoing it just flying around doing random destruction?
The military has engaged with the dragon, yes. And there are other... It's not just America. There are other countries that are fighting back. Like there's clips of the Middle East where where elves and dwarves are being surrounded by the locals and beaten to death in the streets and stuff, you know.
Well, your Book of Revelations is batshit terrifying if it does that.
Kitty may know about dragons. Maybe she could roll. Do you mean Tia Cat? Yes. And why do you think Tia Cat would know about dragons?
Out of character, mine would have no idea. In character, mine would have no idea. I'm just thinking out of character.
Okay.
Just because my Patreon is a dragon. Sorta.
You don't have a patron.
Well,
You're a
technically,
rogue.
well, not Patreon, but
You're... Oh, because your tiefling ancestry is from...
yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So, how are we supposed to get to all these different places to try and help out?
Oh, don't need to worry about that. The vicar's going to help you out, and we'll be helping others like yourselves as well. Hopefully, we'll sort this all out pretty soon, and the good people will win, and the Hellborn will go back where they came from. You know?
At that, I'm just going to stare at our cat devil, just... Well, you're fucked.
But sit tight.
Maybe going back...
Have your tea. Read the book. Watch the telly. We'll get it all sorted out soon enough. Alright?
Your friend better show up with those weapons soon, because maybe if we go back the way we came, everything will go back to normal.
You think if you go back, all the rest will go back?
Yeah.
Do you think we caused this? I don't see how we could have.
You didn't. The only reason why you were able to travel to this world at all is because magic was already coming back.
Ah.
But you don't know. But you don't know that. Go on. What is
I need to do an
way,
insight roll, see if I could find it out.
We used that hole you own to get here? Is there any way to use it to just go somewhere else here? Is that possible?
Are you suggesting that use it to teleport to other places in this world?
Yes. I don't know if that hole works like that. That's why she's legitimately asking.
I'm not sure that Tia Cat even really knows how it works. She just stole it.
Well, your friend better show up with some weapons soon, and then we will try and maybe fix the closest problem at least, instead of just sitting on our hands.
Yeah, I don't like this. I just feel like we're sitting around and, you know, we are, if you remember, we are technically, you know, on the run. You know,
I'd like to point
don't
out.
really feel comfortable sitting around.
I'm sorry. I'd like to point out the television. FYI, while the elves and dwarves being beaten on screen, I am the only one here who's not going to be beaten in the streets. You lot will be. This is safe. Until we know somewhere safe we can go, what is your plan?
My plan is to get out of here.
Find weapons to make where we are safe.
We should use the well of worlds and try and get to a different plane. Try and get back to Faerun. It's too confusing here.
You know, maybe that if you can just go back where you came from, that would probably be for the best. Yeah.
Well, I believe it's Tia Cat that has that wonderful item that she stole, so...
You hear a vehicle pull up outside. Oh! Maybe that's the vicar coming back.
Oh, great, the cultists are here.
You hear a knocking on
I don't know, he's just a bit of a committed cleric, I think.
There's
you know how some clerics are.
1 minute! And Brian pulls his keys from his pocket and heads for the door.
Okay. I was really paying attention when this person was talking. I was invested in this thing called Pop-Tarts. On a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked are you lot going to be? Because I'm human, I'm fine.
I don't think he could do anything to us. He didn't show any sign of aggression while he was here. And he didn't have any weapons on him that I could see.
Excuse me, good sir. I was wondering if you'd seen some fugitives that we're on the hunt for. What happened to your skin?
Oh,
don't worry about my complexion.
May I suggest we find the back door and leave that way very quickly?
You were not. I think they might. Do you think they might try and hurt Brian?
Honestly, right now it's Brian or
duty to.
Right now it's Brian or us. I like us better.
Look.
Okay, well, let's have a quick show of hands. Who wants to leave immediately?
We got the matter well in hand. You can all go back to where you came from, because this lot are gonna go back. They just said they're gonna go back themselves. They no need for any violence or anything.
I suggest we run right now.
Oh, but violence isn't done out of necessity. It's done out of fun.
Run. 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 Do not walk to the nearest exit. And I'm literally going for the back
door. Quick. Okay, I'm going to try and shimmy everyone else. Come on, let's go. Let's run away.
Children first.
Tick, Tia Cat. Are you responding? Are you moving? Or are you standing your ground to face the Drow?
No, she's going to be ahead of everyone else.
I said women and children first.
Then you should go right to the back.
Fuck off. FYI, right now she is pulling on a pair of trousers. Just faster.
Wait, it was Tea-Cat's going past.
The back door is through the kitchen.
Name?
Zalia.
Well, she's putting on the trousers. Can I just push her over?
Oh!
Fucking wanker!
Zalia, make a dexterity save.
Give me 2 secs.
Yeah.
Plus, where's my plus? I'm currently doing this off my phone.
Yeah.
Plus.
I'll join after them, just kind of muttering to myself, "You cowards!"
Give me 2 secs. Because again, on phone.
Mm-hmm.
Load cellular device. Load.
Lewd?
I have a
Plus
question.
2.
What is your question?
Would there be child's clothes? Because Tick-Tick's like half the size of everyone
Yes.
else.
Yes.
Haha! Fuck you, 18.
He mentioned his son's that there were some clothes of, so that the son's clothes range in size from being child size to teenage size to adult. The women's clothes are all adult.
Okay. Second question. Are any of them really good hoodies?
There's a well-worn hoodie.
It's just Tick-Tick wants something to shelter her from the sun so she doesn't accidentally explode her
It's still
friends.
dark at the moment, you find.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mm.
something hoodie.
Good morning.
A hoodie.
Very quick, Anthony.
Yes.
18, so fuck you! Fuck you, dear cat! Question 2. Is there anything like knives or anything like that that we're passing in the kitchen that you could easily just grab hold of fast? Just so we...
You could absolutely stop by the knife block on the way out. Tia Cat would be the first to get to the back door and discover that it's locked.
Can I try to lockpick it?
Sure.
I'll hand her my dagger to help, and she
I
can
have,
use it to beat up Drow.
I know I don't have thieves' tools at the moment.
No,
do
but
I?
you might have to... if you could find something in the junk drawer that would do the trick, maybe.
I was going to give Tia Cat my dagger.
I heard that you're given the dagger, but you can't really pick a lock with a dagger.
Right, so
Just Kool-Aid man our way out.
You could try the brute force might be the way to go, because it'll be quicker. Wait,
have we... I know this could sound really dumb. Have we actually checked to see if the door is unlocked?
It's
you
locked.
said it's locked. Can I just try quickly? Because then it's sleight of hand, isn't it?
Yeah, but first you have to find something in the junk drawer in the kitchen that you can use to pick the lock.
So would that be an insight check?
That would be an investigation check.
Oh, dang it. I don't know how investigative Tika is. It's a plus 1. Alright, I'm gonna try it.
Nice. You find a paperclip and a hairpin that you should be like. You don't know that that's what they are, but you find a couple of items that you could use to make a tension arm and a raking tool.
Alright, no, it's sleight of hand, isn't it?
Yes. 24. You get the door open just as Chasmere enters the kitchen. Well,
again.
Looks like everybody's here. Nice to see you all again.
Tia-Cat's gonna dash off.
I seem to have...
Interrupting firebolt. I'm just launching out. Fuck him.
Firebolt? You're gonna launch a
Yes.
firebolt at Chasmere while he's monologuing?
Yes. Yes.
Damocus wants to grab a knife. There's a knife. Yeah, there's a knife block. You're gonna grab a kitchen knife. Okay.
I slept in barns.
Considering they killed the man who owns this house, I don't think he's gonna mind it being partly on fire.
So, roll initiative.
Very quick, with the firebolt class as a surprise round.
Yes.
Yes!
We'll do a surprise round.
Give me 2 seconds to just find somewhere to pull over. Because if we're going to go into combat, I don't want to be driving.
Agreed.
Because my touchpad screen, I can do it, but I have to lean forward constantly,
Yeah, no.
it's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's not safe. That's not safe. Okay.
Could someone temporarily roll for Dan? I don't like the idea of him.
He's not going to be driving, he's pulling over.
Yeah, I'm literally just finding someone quick to pull over, that's all.
Okay.
My plan was more...
safe, Dan.
Yeah, I've literally just pulled over, don't worry. My plan
safe.
was literally just launch it. My plan was literally just launch a firebolt at him when he's mid-talk, surprise him so he can still run.
Yeah.
Because nothing is more distracting than an orb of fire exploding in your face.
Yes, but there's other stuff going on that you don't know about yet, so I want you to roll initiative so that I can tell you how it all pans out. Okay.
And surprise round firebolt. 14.
Okay. So, yeah, I was trying to get everybody's initiative first before we started confusing matters with all the rolls, but...
Sorry. Well, I got 14 for both anyway.
How are you finding it instantly anyway, Dan?
Kind of want to wave. All right. So, the highest initiative
How are you finding Monroe?
was 14. So that's appropriate. Zalia, 14. Zalia, rather. And then after that, it's the Drow.
I'll always be a bit like that.
And then Damocros. Then it's Tiakat. Rivis.
Okay.
Tick Tick.
Yeah, should be.
And finally...
You too.
Okay,
Keep on.
so Zalia, you throw your fireball. Roll to hit. You got a 14, yes?
That's nice.
Yes.
That does not do any damage. It splashes harmlessly against his armor. Damocros, what would you do? You just...
I try and hit him with my knife,
We had the same
All right.
as well.
Roll
my
to hit.
kitchen knife.
So, let's see. It would be a d20 plus 4. Basically, same as your spoon. Does not hit. Tiakat.
Damn it.
I don't even have her telegram, so she doesn't have mine, I don't think.
So what were you saying, Anthony?
It's your turn to do something. You can either attack the Drow or leg it out the door as quickly as you can.
Oh, I'm legging it out the door as quickly as I can. I don't need to get recaptured.
All right.
You're going to do disengage.
Well, I was already near the door anyway, so I think...
Yeah, because you picked the lock. So, yeah, you dive through the door, finding Dinin waiting out back. You basically run right into him.
He's another bad guy, isn't he?
He's the other Drow. Are you going to step in a melee with him or try to run past him?
I'm going to try and run past him.
Are you using a disengage action?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You did
No,
say
you
that.
can actually... Yeah, you don't have a bonus action yet. So,
Well, if I don't have the bonus action yet, he's probably going to attack me anyway, so I'm going to try and run.
Every day today.
Or not? Oh.
well, you can still disengage, but you'd have a maximum movement of 30 feet instead of...
Oh, then that's fine. Then.
Or you
I'll
could-
do that.
Or you could dash and risk being hit by him.
I guess I'll dash and risk it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
12!
It'll be alright.
And that's your AC, so that just hits.
Everything always works out in the end. It's all right.
And D6 plus 2. You take 3 points of damage as you run by him.
Roger that.
Rivis.
I will join Damokos and attack Chasimir with the knife.
Okay. D20 plus...
And of course I'm going to rage first.
5. Rah! Stab. So D20 plus 5. Not 1!
Wait. I might actually be able to save you here. Character sheet. Load. Spells. Would Silvery Barbs actually...
No.
Would Silvery Barbs work?
Silvery Barbs is a success.
Yeah, Silvery Barbs lets you re-roll a success, not a fail. Anyway.
Damn, well, I can't help.
No.
Yeah.
So, Rivis, unfortunately, just crazy with anger, slips on a tea towel and lands on the knife.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's a D4.
Thankfully, he's raging.
Yeah, D4 plus 3 divided by 2.
John better green. Basically, just your plain. Yeah.
Nice. You only take 3 points of damage.
That would have been really bad.
And you're prone. Tick, what do you want to do?
We're just as bad as each other, aren't we?
Sean, you muted. Noodle.
Tails.
Great. So the scary Drow are here.
The scary Drow are here. Yes.
And they want to take us away.
They've caught you,
Tails.
they think.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Did Kitty use the dagger?
The unknown one. That's fine.
Kitty ran... Well, Tia Cat ran and bumped
Sorry.
into the other Drow that's waiting outside.
John better green.
Damokos used a knife and
No, I'm fine with
failed to
anything.
do damage. And Rivis also used a kitchen knife and hurt himself.
Yeah, at least I didn't trip over my own feet, you know.
Mhm.
This is the only that I can feel proud about in this moment.
Is there a Drow in range of my Eldritch Blast?
Yes. Do you want to attack the one in the kitchen with you or the one outside?
Probably best to attack the one in the kitchen.
Okay. So, do your Eldritch Blast.
I'm just checking what my roll to hit is.
It's a D20 plus 4.
I'm using Eldritch Blast, so
I
I'm
know.
trying to figure out what my spell save thing is.
It would be 12.
20 plus 4.
Your DC, your spell save DC would be 12,
It's usually
and
right.
your
Let me
to
note that
hit
down.
the to hit is plus 4.
Okay. Okay, thank yous.
No worries.
The one reason I was asking if Kitty took the dagger, because that changes basically if I can or can't cast a spell.
Okay. That one. It backfires. A D10 of damage.
I was up there yesterday with you. I should remember that. 'Cause
It looks like it's destiny. We're going to be Drow's bitches at this rate.
Oh shit! Tick is down.
Oh no.
I came up with Blaze and
Doesn't Tick explode?
Only
I
if she
need to-
dies, not if she's unconscious. There's a difference.
So you just see Tick in a... Like, she creates a really powerful blast, but because the powerful blast came as a bit of a shock, she couldn't quite aim it, and the light hit her instead.
Well, we went from here to Annesburg actually, because
Mhm.
Daisy was here.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
I don't want Tick to die.
As you're all standing there in the kitchen, those of you who are conscious
She just came down, was sat on the back.
see the vicar come up behind
Whatever she was doing.
the drow,
Forward thing.
Chaz. And oh. 21 hits.
Can I still freebards that?
Why do you want to? You can if you want. You can.
Because I can give advantage to someone, and I feel like our little exploding bird might need advantage on a death save.
Okay. So you want to cause the vicar to re-roll his attack on the drow.
Oh, he's attacking the drow. I thought he was going for us. My mistake. Carry on.
Okay. 1d6 plus.
He's going to punch the drow. Or has he got some kind of cudgel?
He's
Or-
yes. He's got some sort of cudgel, and to his great surprise and yours, the cudgel glows with radiant brilliance as it comes down hard on the drow's head and does 11 points of damage.
Wow.
It's just delusion.
Oh my, what? Was that me? Zali, it's your turn again.
Well, he just did God knows how much damage to the person coming after us. So, I'm going to be nice and trust him and launch... Let's see, I need something... Ooh! I'll do a Mind Sliver against the drow that's just been hit by the radiant weapon.
Spell.
I need an intelligence saving throw.
Yes. From the drow. From Chaz. He gets a 3.
You fail!
He does indeed. So you do a d6 of psychic damage.
3?
3. That's enough.
Appropriate.
That's enough. He's unconscious. Chazmir's down.
Bonus action. Can I kick him in the head?
Not as a bonus action, no.
I don't intend to do damage, just make sure he's down.
You can...
Again, this is a man who's hunting us. I kind of want to make sure he's out.
I understand, but you don't have any actions left to do that with.
Damn it.
Sorry. Now...
free action. Bye. And then just running for the door.
Mm-hmm. The priest shouts after you, "Head for my car!"
What's a car? And that'll be the end of my turn.
Of course, running outside, you find yourself bumping into the other drow.
How you doing?
Best friend!
Dinnan.
Yeah, you're good.
And Dinnan is
I have your
smirking
rifle in
as he...
Smoking around a broken nose from where his nose got broken by that rock that Dahlia chucked at him.
He healed from that.
I'd love if it was just still broken out. Just the joke, just threw a rock at my face.
Yeah, we were just gonna go check telegrams. That's all to check our
The 20 I'm going to silvery bards. The 10 doesn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The 15 does, so damn
Why are
it.
you seeing the results before I do? Anyway.
I'm a wizard, Harry.
D6 plus 2 from the hand crossbow. And if you could make a con save.
Yes, I can.
You're
Also, Silvery Bard's advantage goes to the unconscious person.
to Tick Tick.
Yes. 20 plus 4. Ooh, I like being a sorcerer. 12?
That fails. You're poisoned for an hour. But you're not unconscious. You're just poisoned.
And I took how much damage? 5 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. So you're down to 3, I believe.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Damn course.
I am going to follow Zalia out the back door and try to hit Chasmere.
You're going to kick Chasmere on the way past?
Oh, not Chasmere, sorry, Dinin, the other guy.
You're going...
Actually, no, do you know what? Do you know what I will do? I will, I am going to do lay on hands on Tick Tick.
That's awesome. Okay.
And then I'm going to
So
pick her up.
5 hit points back to Tick Tick. And then help her up.
Yep.
Cool.
Yay! Thank you. Hug.
Tia Cat. You're running. You see several vehicles outside front of the house. A group of other people are fussing over Brian. One of them's talking excitedly into their hand. Please come here. I think he's bleeding out.
Okay, are any of the car door open?
Several. Yes.
Can I see if I can sneak into one?
You're going to dive into one of the cars?
Yes. Also, are the keys in the ignition?
I'm going to be killed by a crazy driver.
Does your cat know how to drive?
You have no idea. Well,
Would you maybe recognise the priest's car, the cleric's car from when he came last time?
that one's not. That one's not open.
But do any of the cars have their keys in the ignition?
You'd have to make a... Well, first of all, you'd have to know what an ignition was. Wouldn't you?
Yes. She's just gonna get into the car. That's step 1.
Yeah. If you want to hide once you're in there, go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Mm-hmm.
22. Nice. Okay, Rivis.
How are you? Doing good, doing good.
Rivis? Rob?
Yes.
Yee.
I'm going to take Chaz's sword, or whatever weapon he was using.
You're gonna you rob him while he's unconscious. Okay.
Yes.
So he's got a short sword, which, of course, was held in his hand, and a hand crossbow that's strapped to his wrist. What do you
I'm
think?
going to take, well, everything.
So.
I mean, you've got a knife. You can cut the hand crossbow off.
Yeah, but then he won't be able to strap it to his own wrist, would he?
Wait, you're taking everything. Does that include his pants?
It's gonna take.
Well, if he's got armor, I'm taking that.
It's gonna take a while before for you. You can't get all of it in 6 seconds. So what do you want to grab?
Yeah, no.
What do you want to grab this round? Probably the short sword. Right?
I'm going to grab the short sword so that I can go after Din Din. And then
Dinin. Din.
That's what I said.
You said Din Din. Din Din. Like, it's time for Din Din.
Just channeling my character, that's all.
Anyway. Okay, so you're going to snatch up Chaz's sword and go after Dinin.
Yes.
Alright, you're going to swing that sword at Dinin.
Yeah, kickers.
Absolutely.
It's a d20 plus 5.
Damn it.
That does not hit!
Why are we all rolling so shitty?
Yeah.
Speak for yourself! I'm doing quite well.
Tick, tick, you're awake. You got 5 hit points. What do you want to do?
Chaz is down, isn't he?
Chaz is down.
Loser.
Loser?
I kind of want to kill him, but at the same time, I don't think Tick Tick would.
It's up to you.
Din Din, however, is fair play.
So you're going to run out and attack Dinin?
Yes.
I'm sorry, when did we resort to mob mentality?
Go on and charge Dinin.
I'm gonna attempt an Eldritch Blast again.
D20 plus 4.
You worked out
You do-
so well last day.
Yes!
You do realise that I'm stood there.
That's fine. It doesn't... It's one target. It's not AoE.
Oh, thank God.
You did, okay. 17. So that hits, and you do a d10 of damage.
Just to remind you, you do have advantage from my silvery bards if you want to re-roll to see if you can get more damage.
I
Do you wanna-
re-roll to see if...
Do you want to try for a crit? Go for it.
Would Silvery Barbs help me if I end up on death saves again?
Yeah, so you're going to hold on to your advantage until you really need it?
Just in case. As
Alright.
much as I appreciate the Silvery Barbs, Dan, I might need it later.
No problem.
Oh, wait, that was meant
You
to be a
re-rolled it
D10.
anyway.
Sorry.
Yeah, it says roll the d10.
I was going to say, when did Eldritch Blast become a D20? I like this world.
2 points of damage.
She's gonna yell, "Hey, Din Dins! I have an Eldritch Blast with your name on it." Okay, that wasn't as strong as I thought it would be. I held back too much. What does Din Din say to that?
Din Din is... You really should have learned your lesson by now. He is cut off as a bolt of radiant energy smacks him in the side of the head. Or at least I hope it does. Let's see. D20 plus 5. No. Well, it smacks him, but it doesn't get through his AC. It still catches him off guard, though. As you you just overheard the priest say, "Stop!" and the blast went off, and then he goes, "What the? Oh my heavens!"
See magic.
Sorry,
What spell was that? What spell was that?
that was guiding bolt, but it failed.
You need to focus a little better. Visualize your target and shoot.
I didn't even know I could do that.
Magic's returning! I think you're a cleric. Or a paladin. Maybe even a warlock.
Zalia, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Considering we're resorting to mob mentality and we're all going to be beating the shit out of him, I'd like to resort to a grapple check if that's possible.
You're gonna try and grapple the elf.
Yes, if possible.
One of Zalia's special hugs.
Be back in a moment. I'm going to take my rubbish downstairs.
Rubbish.
Unconsented hugs.
So you're going to be making an athletics check against their acrobatics.
Oh god, I didn't realise my strength was -1. 15! Fuck that, that's still quite good!
20.
No!
What are you doing? Get off me, you filthy creature.
We're best friends, have a hug.
For fuck's sake.
You enjoyed the hugs last time, I thought I'd give you some more.
It's his turn.
Excuse me, I can still run away!
You
I'm not though, I'm just gonna keep trying to hug him.
Okay. So Dinnan is surrounded by 3 combatants at the moment, right? Rivis, Tick Tick, and Zalia.
Technically I'm not a combatant. I'm a hugger, not a fighter. Literally.
You're a pest. Anyway. Hostile, yeah. Melee range. Like that, yeah. Do 20 plus 4. Zalia, does an 11 hit you?
No! The power of love compels you.
You wanker. Anyway. Damakos.
Okay. I am going to try and attack Din Din with my knife. Din, sorry.
Yep, it's okay.
It's stuck now.
17 hits.
Finally.
D4 plus 2. Six points of damage to him.
Okay.
Tia Cat, what would you like to do?
Can I see if I can start the car?
There you go.
Make an Arcana check to see if you can figure it out. Okay, so with a 13, you surmise that the steering wheel is designed to assist with maneuvering the vehicle.
That just sounds like
But
it's an
that's all you've got so far.
Right.
Rivis, what do you want to do?
Let's try stabbing him again.
Oh yeah.
15 just hits. How much damage?
Short sword's a d6, and then it's a +3.
You can hear the vicar calling out, Be merciful! Be merciful!
Deus Vult!
As Dinning goes down.
He.
Tick tick. Tick tick.
She's. Oh,
Noodle.
I can see almost.
Sean.
Yes. Sorry, I was getting Darcy some Derrily Dunkers.
Oh. It is your turn. What does Tick Tick want to do? Now, bear in mind that both the Drow are down. What do you want to do?
I do and I don't want to kill him.
Run.
Tia Cat went into one of the Vun-Vuns, right?
Tia Cat went into one of the vehicles, yes.
Did any of the other party members go into one of the Vun-Vuns?
No, all the other party, everyone else in the party was rounding and pounding on Dinnin.
I don't know what to do.
Well, if you trust the vicar, then combat's over.
Tick Tick is going to hide behind Demikos. That's what she's going to do.
Okay.
Are you scared?
That's okay, Tick Tick.
You used magic, Mr. Priest Man.
The priest is running out, saying, "Is there an ambulance already coming?" And one of the other people from around the front, "Yes, Vicar."
Have no fear. The fruit will provide. And I'll provide a good berry.
For whom?
Well, I presume the man who's dying in front of us who needs an ambulance.
Are you going to give the good berry to the farmer, Brian?
Yes. I'm giving it to Brian, even though he's wanting us to join this mad cult. Technically, he did buy us time. It's only fair.
Okay, so there's a crowd of people. Love how good berries are minus senzu bean. What?
Subin!
What's a
Good berries restore 1 health point.
Yeah.
And in Dragon Ball, a senzu bean feeds you completely and completely restores your combat power. So essentially would bring your health back up to full.
Gotcha.
So
okay then. So the So yes, you. There are a crowd of people around Brian, of course, fussing over him, making sure he's okay. They seem to have. They're putting pressure on his wounds. They've got him in the recovery position. The priest has run over to Dindin and is seems to be trying to help Dindin as well.
You realise he was trying to attack us?
Regardless, we must show. It's important to show mercy because that's how that reflects on us. The fact that he was attacking us reflects on him. But by showing mercy, we can defend ourselves. But if we go out of our way to
head back behind the hotel,
kill him by action or inaction, then we're just as bad as him. We must show mercy.
I'm sorry, but we are not as bad as him. Him and his people enslaved us and released us to hunt us for sport.
They also pray to a god of pure evil.
It is not. Is that so? But either way, it is not our place to. Not our place to judge. We
Spider God. Evil lady Spider God.
must do the right thing.
Their god tells them to kill all other gods and all other people that follow them. So thus, if you help him, he's just going to kill you regardless.
That's if you're lucky. If you're unlucky, he'll make you into a slave.
My God will protect me.
Shut up and eat your fruit.
We'll just let the cleric do the cleric thing. I'm going to make sure all their weapons and armor are not near them.
As he says, my God will protect me.
That's what I was going to do as well. I was like, while they're all arguing about how to protect him, I want to take his stuff.
Spirit guardians appear around the priest. Like just little angelic forms start flying around him. And he's close enough to Dinin. That they do damage to him.
Yes! Kill Denon with your faith!
No! No, we must show mercy. That was not my intention. Please, God, I'm so sorry. That was not...
Sometimes there are beings that are too evil to redeem. This is okay. This is the way the world is.
I'm assuming you're all staying well clear.
Likes that guy.
I'm assuming that you're staying well clear of these radiant little angel forms yourself. Everybody?
Yes.
Light.
Yes.
I'm going to run inside and go take care of Chaz.
Okay. You're going to strip him of the rest of his gear?
Yes.
Okay. Hand crossbow, 2 daggers, chain shirt, and roughly 6 gold pieces.
Excuse me, which is your fastest chariot?
Chariot? The tusks are, like, becoming really prominent now. How? Excuse me. You mean my car? My car is reasonably fast, but the ambulance should be on its way.
Yeah, he should be fine. He ate fruit. It should heal him right up.
Looks like you might have some recessive orc in you.
No. I'm no demon. I'm a good man. I'm a good man.
No. Orcs aren't evil.
Demons. You're all right. Don't worry.
They just like to pillage, swing axes round. They're pretty good fighters, no fairness.
Well, I don't want to be on the wrong side. I don't want people coming after me, thinking I'm one of them.
Here's the thing, just kill the drow and then no one will be after you.
This man was drow?
Yes, they're pure evil beings.
Is that why God's radiance killed him?
Yes! They are literally evil.
And you should take it as a mark of favour from your god that you can wield that radiant light. So that should be something that comforts you.
I have been chosen.
Not exactly.
The other people who are in amazement that A, Brian is up and walking around, and B, their priest, despite having a mouthful of tusks, has little angels flying around him. And they are very... It's a miracle. Very confused. It's a miracle.
Now you can take and actually help with any of these creatures depending on whether or not they're good or evil.
But
can I loot Dinin, please?
Yeah.
Is he free of the stuff now. The
Yeah,
Guardian's still around him, or...
once the priest has walked far enough away from the body, you can loot it, yeah.
Brilliant.
So again, hand crossbow, about 5 bolts, a short sword, a couple of daggers, a chain shirt, and 3 gold plate pieces and 2 silver. That's not how we do things here. We don't loot the dead.
He doesn't need it anymore, trust me.
But we need to give him a proper burial. That's how it's done.
Well, it'd take a while to construct a pyre. No. I'm not sure what Drow burial rites are, actually. Do they just throw themselves in the demon webs?
They feed them to the spiders. We will give them a proper Christian burial. Perhaps their souls will still be redeemed if we go through the proper rites.
Okay, well, you're welcome to do that. That's fine.
You'd better go. I appreciate everything you've done for Brian, especially. But there will be others like me that will want to see you punished, who will think you wicked because you look the way you do, because you represent the end times.
FYI, I'm just looking at myself like, wait, I'm fucking human! Why am I being classified with the rest of these people?
I saw your witchcraft. You are not human. You're a witch.
Sorcery. Technically, I'm a sorcerer.
Witch.
Witches use potions. I use magic. Difference. Also, you use magic. Does that make you a witch?
This power is not mine. It was gifted to me by my god.
And mine was gifted to me by someone banging someone else.
Precisely.
So, I get mine naturally. I'm evil.
It is not natural.
You do that and you're...
It comes from the devil. If it is not of God, then it comes from the devil.
You know what? Fuck it. You're evil. You're an orc. And I'm just going to walk away. I've already been called evil by the actual evil race. I'm not standing here and being called evil again.
He says to his congregation, let them go. They deserve at least this much, at least. But Father, they're hellborn. Look at me, Gertrude. I think we may have to rethink things a little. Yes, Father.
Before we leave, as the Legus leave, listen to my words, peasants, for thou have now been cursed. If you speak about us to anyone, your hearts will stop beating. Deception?
Yes. You evil bastard. Fuck.
50.
A lot of them start crying or immediately go on their knees and start praying to God for protection from this curse. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
This is what you get for calling me a witch!
Tia Cat, are you coming out of the car or are you still trying to figure out how it works?
She's still trying to figure out how it works.
Make another investigation. Investigation or Arcana, your choice.
They're both the same anyway.
I'm coming.
Okay. So, you've discovered the pedals. There's 3 of them. They must operate the vehicle somehow. You have.
Beast, how do you operate?
You've also noticed that there is some sort of loose upright stick on your left with a little glyph on the top of it, and there is a dangling collection of keys hanging just below the steering column.
Can she attempt to twist the keys?
Toby's winding his fucking face off. I'll be right back. What you doing, little hell beast?
I want hugs.
What is it?
I wouldn't have cursed them if they didn't call me a witch, or that I could trust them, because the priest is telling them to let us go. I don't trust the rest of these fucking people for the life of me.
Okay.
Could I have been
Or
nicer
we
to
could try
them?
and not give them a reason to be hostile towards us.
Ah, but they can't be hostile, because
I don't know what to
technically,
do, really.
I'm a person. I am a normal person. I was actually mean to normal people.
You want it back?
Hugs.
Yeah.
And my headset just disconnected. Fuck's sake. Yay, they work again.
Maybe she likes you.
'Twas a beautiful day outside, and now it's raining. Anyway, so, yeah, you fiddle. I'm not going to have a roll for this. You fiddle with the keys, and at first it catches you by surprise that when you turn the keys, the engine starts to turn over. And at first you just let go. It growls.
And Tia Cat hiss back.
Yes. One of the some of the people look over. He's gonna put a chain shirt over all the weird clothes from Brian. Cool. Since Tick Tick is also going towards the car, you'd have been startled when it goes. Roar!
Yeah, you hear Tick Tick squeak. It's angry! It's angry!
You're gonna try turning the key again?
Yeah. She's gonna sort of hiss growl as she's doing it.
This time the engine catches and it lurches and stalls and stops again.
You will submit, beast.
One of the women runs over and says, "What are you doing? Get out of my car!"
Teach me how to make this beast submit.
Look, if you want me to drive you somewhere, I can do that.
No. This thing will be mine.
You're not taking my car.
Oh, you really want to go then, do you?
Stop talking and make this thing move forward.
You're
what do you think I'm trying to do?
You've come in. You've jumped. Get out of my! All of you, get out of my car! Vicar,
Just take
they're trying to steal my car.
Do we all fit?
If thou have continued to interfere with us, thine shall receive another curse.
Oh, you be quiet.
Another vehicle starts, a much larger vehicle, this time with lots of flashing lights and making eerie noises, starts coming up the driveway.
Can she keep turning the keys until she thinks it's working?
What?
Can she keep turning the keys?
Uh-huh.
Just open up the portal and get out of here.
Make an insight check.
I'm going to hide. Because light.
Hiding. Yeah, hiding behind the seats. Okay. It
was near the car. I'm guessing she's still got the blanket, so she's going to put that over there because light.
Tia-Cat, it must have something to do with the pedals.
Alright, she's gonna put her foot on one of the pedals. Is it the one that makes it go forward or the brakes?
Which are you going to put it on? Pedal number 1, pedal number 2, or pedal number 3?
Pedal number 1. I don't actually have a car, so I don't know which one it is.
This is great. Okay, so this time the engine keeps purring. Now what are you going to do?
No, Tia-Cat's gonna purr and then press down on the pedal.
Well, you already had your foot pressed down on the first pedal.
Is it going forward or back?
It's not doing anything yet.
Can she look at the little stick that has the pictures on?
Yeah. The stick with the picture on is upright at the moment.
Can she move it forward?
Davenport going to look at Zalia and say, "Can't you do that spell again where you understand stuff?"
Normally, yes. I kind of used all my spell slots trying to stay. Wait, I still have a spell slot! Ha-ha!
So you hear you push the stick forward, and you hear something like lock into place. Now what do you do?
Is her foot still on the pedal?
Foot still on the pedal.
You try the upper pedal.
Are you going to lift your foot off that pedal?
Yeah.
Slowly or quickly?
Slowly.
Okay. As you bring your foot up slowly, you feel the vehicle trying to go forward, and then at a certain point, it stalls again. Look, you've still got the handbrake. You can't go anywhere if you've got the handbrake on.
Why do I move the handbrake? Do I break people's hands?
Just get out of my car! Look, the ambulance...
No, not until you tell me how it works.
You have to go to a driving school and get a driving instructor and get a proper driver's license before you're legally allowed to...
Just, I don't have time for the legal
shit.
This
is my
Just tell me how it works. I don't care if it's your car. It's mine now. And if you carry on, I'll make sure you don't live anymore. Now tell me how this car works.
Fine. You know you're going to hell for this, right?
That's not how we talk to people.
Tia-Cat, wouldn't it be just quicker if we just asked her to drive us somewhere? She clearly knows how to do it.
I clearly don't trust her.
I'll take you. I will. I promise. Hand to God.
She's scared stiff of you. I'm sure she'll take us where we want to go.
Right,
excuse me, could you take us to the nearest town, village, whatever you have here?
Yes. Yes, I can do that. Yes.
Will you teach me how to tame this beast on the way?
Yes, you can. I'll show you I'll explain what I'm doing. Why don't you get in the passenger seat? What's the other seat there? I'm sorry. She says to Zalia, you'll have to go into the back.
take it as the way you said, but if you are trying to trap us,
no,
I shall curse your bloodline.
You already did that.
No, I cursed you. I'm going to curse your entire bloodline.
Is Tick Tick going to like sit herself? Is there like a kid seat in the back? Is Tick Tick going to sit in the kid seat?
Probably in the middle. Yeah.
Like someone just placed Tick Tick in there.
Thank you.
I just had to get out of the thing to. Yeah.
Toby's whining.
Yes, that's why I'm getting up and going.
Tick 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 will ask, where do I sit in this path?
Just sit down. Maybe hold on to one of these straps. There seems to be straps here. Maybe they're to hold on to if it goes fast.
Those are seat belts.
Okay.
You pull them across yourself and put the end of the buckle into the slot in between the cushions.
And this is for what reason is this?
Well, this vehicle travels fairly fast, and if we have an accident, then those seat belts will help keep you safe.
So it's sort of like a harness.
Yes, exactly.
Why is that? Why is one of the seats different to the others? Tick Tick says, gesturing to the car seat.
Well, this one's the driver's seat, and that's the passenger seat. And the back seats are all kind of together, so you can fit more people in if you have to.
Okay. Tick Tick will get in. But is there like a kid's car seat in there?
No, there's no kid's car seat in there. But
okay, Tick Tick will just sit in the middle.
Yeah.
Why does it growl?
That's the engine.
Still say we just get out of here.
I'll be able to. We'll get going in a minute. Is everybody got their seatbelts on?
Yes. I think I did it right.
Okay. Good. Okay, now, cat lady, I don't know your name, I'm sorry.
Here, cat. You shall not refer me to cat lady unless you want to keep your tongue.
Okay, Tia. So, you almost had it right. You start the engine by turning the key with your foot on the
pedal?
Clutch. That's the pedal you were stepping on was called the clutch pedal. And you put it in gear. You have to put it in first, though, not third. You went straight into third. You put it in first, and then you put your foot on the second pedal, which is the brake, the foot brake, while you release the hand brake, and that's this right here. And she puts her thumb on the button on the end of the handbrake and lowers it. And now, if I lift my foot off the clutch, you'll feel the engine bite. Do you feel that?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. Now we can lift our foot off the brake and press the accelerator. And when she says, and press the accelerator, the vehicle starts moving and you start driving down the driveway fairly fucking quickly. Like, this is the fastest any of you have ever travelled. She's only going about 25 miles an hour right now, but it's still...
Someone going this quick, I'm literally trying to grab on something going, we're gonna fucking die!
Damocles is saying, wee!
Don't mind him, she's a drama queen.
Now, of course, it is a country road, so you're also you're bouncing along a little bit because it's not it's a country road.
Take me home to the place I belong.
You know, that gives me like Merlin vibes. It's so upsetting because he dies. Singing that song.
Spoilers!
I mean, it's been out for a few years.
I know, I'm teasing.
It's been out for 6 years.
I haven't seen it, but yeah.
6 years, man. At this point, it's not on us.
I know. I'm teasing.
It's like you saying, I don't know who landed on the moon. No spoilers.
Of course I know who landed on the moon. I'm related to the Armstrong clan. That was a proud moment. Anyway.
That's the furthest any of you people got away from each other.
You is related to the Armstrongs?
Yeah, on my mother's side. Which is how clans work.
Impressive.
I didn't do anything to achieve it. I was just born.
It's still impressive.
Anyway. Yeah. So yeah, you're driving along. You're seeing the country, like the fields going past in the dark. You're leaving the ambulance behind you. And your driver is explaining that how to shift gear when you want to go faster and how to shift down when you need more traction. And eventually, with the what the fuck is that, Dan?
What, a coffee machine?
I thought he was sharpening pencils with an electric pencil sharpener.
No, I haven't done anything my end.
What's that?
It's called rain.
Rain? Alright.
I haven't started moving yet since I pulled over.
Okay. Weird. Anyway, the sky is beginning to brighten as you pull into this small town.
Tick, have you still got your blanket?
Apparently they do. They are hiding under their blanket.
Considering it doesn't look like I need to make any rolls, I'm going to continue driving.
Yeah, go for it.
I think we could all do with a rest, personally. I'm going to Ramacos is going to look around, see if there's some kind of inn or hostelry around the place.
Do you want me to take you to a bed and breakfast?
Before we do any of that, Tia-Cat, do you know how to drive this mighty beast?
No,
I do now.
No, she doesn't.
Oh,
no, there's a lot more to it than this. That this is just the basics. She's got to learn the rules of the road yet.
So you know how this mighty beast moves, correct?
I do now.
Get out the car.
Wait, how do we make it stop?
You don't know that.
Forgive
we
me,
were getting
but
to that part, were we not?
Forgive me, but
Hey, listen, I'm not going to be driven around in a thing that moves this fast by an untrained person. So I'm not happy to be driven around by anyone else.
I will continue to drive for you as long as you need me to.
They gave me my first job here, so.
Well, for safety reasons.
I know.
Thank you.
I feel like it's best we keep you, but I feel like we need to put some restraints on you.
How can I operate the vehicle if I'm restrained?
Oh, no. I mean magically restrained. I'm thinking a curse. I mean, you're
No.
Why
You're not? Because there's no need for that.
We're not cursing a person who helped us. Come on.
We should just use the portal and get out.
Yeah, actually, can we just throw the portal down? We take this vehicle through with us.
I'm sorry, what?
Kidnap this poor person?
Technically, it's not kidnapping. It's forced holiday.
No,
Didn't say
no,
to
please.
take them.
Please. This car was expensive. I'm still paying it off.
Look, we should all. She's brought us to this place. Let's all get out. Let her get on with her day. We will find somewhere to rest. I really don't think we need to go around terrorizing people. It's giving Faerun a bad reputation.
Yeah, if you're trying to prove to these people that you're not Hellborn, maybe stop cursing people.
They called me a witch. They had it coming.
You're not helping your case here, man. Anyway, do you want me to, she says, would you like me to drive you to a bed and breakfast? I know a really pretty one.
Yes, please.
So she takes you to this... What?
I was going to say, how do we know this is a bed and breakfast she's taking us to?
For one, you don't know what a bed and breakfast even is. I mean, you can probably figure...
I did ask for an inn or hostelry.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that she's telling me that that's what it's called here.
That's a good inference, yes. Awesome.
Should I roll an insight check?
No, your passive insight would be enough for that. As would Zalia's if they stopped being stupid.
I'm literally going by the logic. Technically, I did have this world's language technically downloaded into my brain from comprehend languages.
Yeah. So, she pulls up in front of what looks like just another house on the block. The houses are strange here. Several of them are like built together in one long chain. And one of these, well, a couple of these houses seem to have been repurposed into this B&B.
Is there a sign outside?
Yes, that says B&B.
It doesn't have a name.
Oh, the name of the B&B is Cherrywood.
There you go. All inns have names, even in Faerun. Expecting a sign of the name.
Yeah.
Wait, issue. I've just realised we have no goals to pay for the inn.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
Yes, you do. We don't use gold here. We use money and credit cards.
Well, we've got some gold and silver. I'm sure that they'll be happy to take it from us. Worth enough.
Maybe. I don't know. But it's worth a try, I guess.
You could persuade the person. I'm good at persuading people. And everyone else is good at intimidating people.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Toby's. So, as you get out of the car and head into the B&B, I'm going to go take care of Toby again, because he's whining again. What you doing, silly dog? What you doing?
So we need to have a rest, and then I say we use the portal and get out of here before we cause any more kind of trouble.
Yeah.
I say, though, before we leave, hear me out. There may be shops nearby. Thus, they could have thrown away some stuff that we could use.
This is true. We could check that out.
Because I'd have to admit, and this is real world me, a bin lid is a surprisingly good shield.
Well, Damocos has still got the saucepan lid that he nicked from Brian's kitchen.
I just got back in, so I'm going to be quiet for a couple of minutes just while I give myself something to eat.
Okay.
Because my dog's going to be fast asleep and I don't want to wake her up.
I think someone's dog woke up.
No, he's still asleep. I have to sleep.
That's crazy then.
No, that has to be Toby. I'm literally tiptoeing through the kitchen to get myself something to eat because I haven't eaten today.
We should definitely have something to eat then.
Really just my job. I can't eat when I'm working.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I technically can, but I quite frequently forget.
Yeah, mine's more a health and safety issue.
Yeah. I don't have that. I just get called into stuff and then end up having lunch at 3 o'clock when I started at 8 and things like that.
Get back. Shoes.
Go. Okay. So you walk into the B&B, and there's a middle-aged man with a thick mustache snoozing in a chair behind the front counter. What do you do? Sorry, what?
What?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I was just going to say, we'll just like, Damocroft is going to rap on the counter and go, hello?
Oh, hello. What time is? It's a little early to. We don't have breakfast ready yet.
That's okay. We've been up all night. I was wondering if we could get a couple of rooms from you.
Oh, you're looking to take a room? Okay. Let me just check on something. He looks at this black rectangle he's got sitting upright on his desk that suddenly lights up, bathing his face in strange light. Dan, what are you doing?
Like that.
I literally just got back home and trying to be quiet.
Oh, okay.
It's like that TV that Brian had. That's what Damocroft thinks. He just thinks it's another one of those magic boxes.
As he looks at it, he moves his hand back and forth with a strange grey object.
Clearly magical.
Looks like we have 2 rooms available. Both of them. One on the first floor. Sorry, one on the next floor up, and the one above that. If that's okay. Sorry that they're not next to each other.
That sounds fine.
What you doing?
We were happy to take those rooms.
Excellent.
For just one night. Day.
It's do you want breakfast as well?
Damocroft looks around at everyone else. Breakfast?
Food, yes, food.
Very
yes.
Well.
Yes.
No, I don't if you've been up all night, then you're probably going to sleep through this morning's breakfast. But it starts at 8, which is a few hours from now.
Could we have the rooms, and maybe you could provide something for us when we get up? Is that possible?
That could be arranged. That would be extra, of course, but yes.
I'll try and persuade him to do that, or is he happy to do that?
So it's £25 a night.
Okay. Damocles has no idea how much that is in gold, but he puts across the 3 gold coins he got from the Drow and says, "Will this cover it?"
What on earth?
It's gold. It's good gold.
Gold? Like real gold?
Yeah, real gold.
Well, I'll have to get this appraised, of course, but yes, yes, that should be fine.
My persuasion was really low, but he seems happy with it anyway, so that's fine.
I'll get you your keys.
Thank you. Damocles is literally ready to cut off his own arm to have a night's sleep in a proper bed, so he doesn't really care.
Excuse me, sorry to bother you, just wondering, where's your local smithy?
Smithy? I know a man called Smith. His first name's Stephen.
The people that will create your weapons to protect your township and so forth.
We have police for that.
And where may we find these police? And would they be willing to sell us what we require?
That might be a good... Tell you what. Do you take these keys and go sleep, and I'll get some police to come to you. How's that?
This is amazing. Mobile merchants. This is amazing. I'll stay here.
Enjoy your stay.
I'd rather go home.
Thank you.
I'd rather go home. Me. You sound like a pouting teenager.
I want my trident back.
I want my trident back.
Yes.
I think these merchants could provide you with a trident. These police sound very fun. I'd like to meet them.
So you end up... So you take the stairs up to your rooms, I'm assuming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who's in which room?
Yeah, who wants to go in which room? Is it boys in one, girls in the other?
I'm fine with that.
There's more.
Sure.
How many girls are there and how many boys are there?
Well, Tia Cat and Zalia are the girls, I think, right?
And Tick Tick's a girl as well.
Tick Tick's a girl as well. Okay. So that.
Shit, I'm working with the boys. Fuck it.
You don't want to share with Tick Tick and Tia Cat?
Take out, I have no issue. Someone who can explode, yes.
You just want the boys all to yourself.
Oh!
No. I'd rather not explode in my sleep.
I think it's just because you want the boys all to yourself.
Also, if the merchants are coming here, I'd like to be first to get to them.
Well, which room has got the most beds in? That's all I care about.
All of them have 2 twins. Both bedrooms have 2 twin beds.
What is a twin bed?
Sorry?
What is a twin bed?
Just point me to a bed and I'll sleep. I don't care who's around me or whatever.
Twin bed. Oh, it's like a slightly bigger single bed.
Basically.
Okay.
One company?
Okay. Yeah. Let's just go and like fight out. Well, there's going to be a room where there's only 2 beds, so somebody's going to have to share.
Uh-huh.
Boys can share. I mean, they're comfortable in their sexuality.
He's being presumptuous. Well, the boys won't need to share because there's only 2 boys. They can have a bed each. But TikTok is a little one, and we'll probably have to share with either Tia Cat or Zalia.
You can share with Tia Cat. I'm not having a grenade.
I'm not sharing.
You're not.
One fair way to.
Tia Cat's refusing to share.
I am refusing to share. I'm not sleeping next to a high explosive device.
Okay, so Davos just looks at
Tick.
and goes,
Yes.
and goes, look, can we just share and then they can have a bed each? If they're going to make such a fuss about it.
So,
Sorry,
Tick,
I'm
tick,
glad
tick.
you're not being spontaneously combusted. Thank you very much.
so
Same here.
is Damakos saying that Tick Tick can take a bed in the room with the boys?
No, just Davos said to Rivet, shall we just share and then they can have a bed each and everyone can stop arguing.
Rivis,
I was
you.
going to say Tic Tic's happy to sleep on a pile of pillows. It would probably be the comfiest bed she's ever had.
True.
Just give her a pile of pillows, she'll be happy.
So-
She stole some blankets from the farmer.
Are you going to ask the receptionist for extra pillows?
Yes. And because everybody seems tall here, Tic Tic's going to assume that they view her as a child.
So is Tick Tick going to be the one asking for extra pillows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Could we have some extra pillows, please?
What kind of extra pillows?
The ones that you sleep on.
Okay. So you're not looking for extra pillows to cuddle with?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get them sent up to your room.
It's room, insert room number here. And when the pillows are brought up, Tic Tic will make a comfy little pillow pile in the corner of the room.
Whichever
and
room.
be surprised at how comfy they are.
Okay. For those that don't know, and it's probably not the same in every hotel, but I have heard that extra pillows is hotel code for a prostitute.
No, that's just you. I've worked in 2 hotels. That's just you.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard that before.
That's just you and me. I don't think anyone else.
It's not just me.
No, it is just you.
Well, the funny thing is, I worked construction and stayed in motels quite often, and I've never heard that.
Motels aren't the same.
I worked in 2 hotels. Neither of them was code word for get me the fuck
So,
up.
to be fair, it was it was when I was in America and I was listening to NPR, and there was a people that used to work in a Hilton, I think it was. Like the kind of Hilton that celebrities go to, you know. So they had stories to tell. But anyway, a posh one. So anyway, where was I? Oh yes, so you've got pillows. So everyone's either got a bed or a pillow pile to sleep in all to themselves, right?
Yes, yay.
Yes.
Fantastic.
It's been an awfully long day.
So you go sleep. And do you want to level up your characters quick to level 2?
Yes,
Yay.
please. That would be fantastic.
I'm excited
Who needs help with that?
to move.
I say it's the comfiest thingy she's ever slept on. She can literally go in her dagger and have a pillow pile if she wants.
Yes. But this is the thing. Without knowing what a pillow pile was, why would you have? You know, if
It
you've
does
never
specify pillows in the description
it does specify pillows in the description. Okay, fair
of
enough.
the lamp.
Okay. Level up to level 2.
Would you be able to do my sheet for me, as I don't have any access to a computer?
Sure. Rivets. So, level 2 barbarian. Shouldn't be too hard. We can add the weapons that you've acquired as well. So, okay. So at level 2, you gain 8 hit points because it's 7 plus
I'm not
1.
good with words. I don't even know if that's the right word.
21.
I might need some help with my sheet after.
Okay, so I can do this one first.
Yeah, do it first. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Level 2 barbarian, and you've gained reckless attack, which means that you can, at the start of your combat, declare that you are attacking recklessly and have advantage on the melee weapon attack roll using strength. But you know that already. And you've got danger sense, which basically means you have advantage on dexterity saves against AoE.
Guy in the red and black.
And we have acquired a short sword and a hand crossbow, which is unusual weaponry for a barbarian, but that's what we got.
And a chain shirt. And 6 gold.
Plus short sword is D6. Yeah. So plus 5 and 1d6 plus 3. And your rage bonus. Okay. That's a plus 3, and 1d6 plus. The nice thing about the hand crossbow and the short sword is that they both considered light weapons, so you can slash with your short sword and then fire with your handbow. It's fun.
Oh, well, yay.
As a bonus action. So, yeah, we've got chain shirt, which is 13 plus your dex modifier. So that brings your AC up to 14.
Yay.
Yay. Short sword, hand crossbow. 2 daggers.
It's fine. It's honestly fine.
And you can throw the daggers. Okay, I think that's it. Oh yeah, change it. Save as Chase Rivers. Do you really want to steal the pillows, Sean?
Yes.
Why?
Because the pillowcases could be used as bags, and the actual pillows could be used as weapons, or to
As
sleep
weapons?
on.
As weapons!
Also to sleep on.
Yes. Okay. Rob, there's your character sheet. Tick tick boom. Warlock.
Yes.
Level 2 Warlock.
I was also considering taking a level in Bard, but I don't know when I should do that.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at your options. So, if you go with Warlock now, you will gain an extra spell, an extra spell slot, and 2 Eldritch Invocations.
I like the sound of that. I'll go with Warlock.
Okay. So that's 7 more hit points. And
Oh, are you writing on my sheet?
yeah, and I'll just send
Okay,
it to you.
thank you. Thank yous.
You're welcome. Do you already know what you want your extra spell to be?
Can I get Find Familiar? I'm not sure.
Let's see if that's a Warlock spell. No, it
I might
isn't. But
automatically get that at 3rd level.
if you take Pact of the Chain, you get the Find Familiar.
What spells can I get at this level?
Armor of Agathis, Arms of Hadar, Charm Person, Comprehend Languages, Expeditious Retreat, Hellish Rebuke, Hex, Illusory Script, Protection from Evil and Good, Unseen Servant, Witch Bolt, and we've also got Cause Fear, which is a necromancy spell. And
Comprehend Languages, I feel like that would be useful if we're plane jumping.
it's yeah, but Dan's character has that already.
Yeah. Then, oof.
But redundancy is not always a bad thing. What else do we have for... Well, specifically for Genie... yeah, you expanded spell lists. You've already got, I think... You already took Sanctuary and Detect Evil and Good. And... There's also... Yeah, that's it.
What does Witch Bolt do again?
Witch Bolt creates a arc of electricity between you and your opponent, and so it only costs an action to, well, it only costs a spell slot to cast it the first time, and then as long as you maintain concentration, every turn you can use an action to do the same damage again. So it's a D12 lightning damage every turn for as long as you're concentrating.
I feel like that spell would be appropriate for Tick Tick.
Cool. Witch Bolt.
That feels like a Tick Tick spell.
That feels like a tick-tick spell. Okay. Eldritch Invocations. Agonizing Blast. Yes? No? Maybe?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
The blast, that is agonizing, and the one that allows me to do stuff with the familiar.
You don't have your familiar yet, though, but you can switch your...
Oh, yeah. What other options do I have for now?
Lots. So... The standard options include, let's see, Agonizing Blast, Armor of Shadows, so you can cast major armor on yourself for free. Beast speech, sorry, so you can speak with animals at will. Beguiling Influence, which gives you proficiency in deception and persuasion. Devil's Sight, which gives you ability to see in magical darkness and regular darkness, up to 120 feet. Eldritch Sight, which lets you cats detect magic at will. Eldritch Spear, which extends the range of your Eldritch Blast to 300 feet. Eyes of the Runekeeper, which lets you read all writing. Fiendish Vigor, that lets you cast False Life on yourself for free. Gaze of Two Minds, you can use your action to touch a willing humanoid and perceive through its senses. Mask of Many Faces allows you to cast Disguise Self at will, which might be useful. Misty Visions, you can cast Silent Image at will. Repelling Blast knocks your opponent 10 feet away from you when you hit it with Eldritch Blast. Thief of Five Fates lets you cast Bane using a Warlock spell slot. And then we've got... So those are in the PHB. And then in Xanathar's, we have Grasp of Hadar, which pulls a creature you've hit with Eldritch Blast 10 feet closer to you instead of knocking them back. Lance of Lethargy, which reduces a creature's speed by 10 foot when you've hit them with your Eldritch Blast. And that's pretty much it until you level up a bit more. And then finally in Tasha's we have Eldritch Mind, which gives you advantage on con saves to maintain concentration. And again, that's it until you level up.
Mm-hmm. Armor of Agathis would probably be a good one to have.
Do you mean the Armor of Shadows Eldritch Invocation to cast Mage Armor?
Yes.
Cool. Armor of Shadows. So I will add Mage Armor to your spell list, but I will put at will next to it to show that you can cast it for free. Okay?
Okay.
And your Eldritch Blast at the moment is 1d10 plus your charisma modifier is +2. You could really do with improving your charisma. When you get the chance.
Pardon?
Your charisma needs to be improved. But that's okay.
Next ability score improvement.
No, it was... Yeah, you didn't get any stuff from the farm, did you? Oh, the blanket. You have blanket.
Blankets.
Blankets? You took multiple?
Mm-hmm.
As many as she could carry.
She's small. She cannot carry a lot. She would trip. But I've put blankets and pillows on your character sheet.
Yay.
Save. Chase. Tick tick boom. And do. All right. And Nomad, how you doing? Do you need help?
Yeah, so I've got the chain shirt, hand crossbow, short sword, the 2 daggers. So I guess I've got to work out what my attack is for the short sword and hand crossbow.
Yeah. Chain shirt, short sword.
So I guess that's different AC as well with the chain shirt.
Yep, I'll help you with that. No worries. 2 daggers. And you did have 3 gold pieces, but you gave those away for the rooms.
Yeah.
You've
Very
also
self-sacrificing.
Absolutely, that's a paladin. That's what paladins do. Because that's what heroes do. So you now have 20 hit points.
Yeah.
Your 2d10 for your hit die. You've gained a fighting style and spellcasting and divine smite.
Yeah, so my fighting style, I wanted to choose dueling.
So you get to add your bonus to your offhand weapon. That makes sense. And spellcasting. So you are a charisma caster. So you have a +5 to your spell attack bonus, and a spell save DC of 13. We already picked out some. Well, yeah, you don't get your Armor Vagathis and Darkness until level.
No, I mean I got to remember to use my cantrip, so I've got that for free every time. It's Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost, yes, you do have Ray of Frost.
So I do get Divine Smite at level 2.
Divine Smite is actually not a spell; it's a
It's your best friend.
Yes, it's a level 1 ability. Also, yeah, Divine Sense isn't Divine Smite allows you to use your spell slots to add damage to your attacks. And because it's not a spell, you can cast a spell and use Divine Smite, which is fun. But you've got 2 bullets in your Divine Smite gun. And most of the time, you're going to be using your spell slots just for Divine Smite. But you could, in theory, if the situation calls for it, also cast spells.
So there's a lot of spell smites that you can add on for a double whammy.
Yeah.
Because we don't have an actual cleric in our party, I was going to go for some healing stuff. So
you've already got Lay on Hands, so that's. So
I think I'll take Cure Wounds at some point, but I'm not sure if I can take it yet.
That would be part of your spell list for level 2, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you can indeed take Cure Wounds. You can take 4 You can choose 4 spells altogether. Good ones are Cure Wounds, Bless, which lets your friends. Let's see. What's the wording of this? You can bless up to 3 creatures of your choice. When they attack or make a saving throw, they get to add a d4 to it, as long as you're concentrating for up to a minute. Command, which you can make an enemy drop to their knees or drop their weapon or just stop attacking you if they fail a wisdom save. Searing Smite adds some fire damage to your next attack. Thunderous Smite adds thunder damage to your next attack. Shield of Faith gives you a +2 to AC as a bonus action. There's some good ones in there. So, what do you like the sound of?
I think I will take.
So we definitely want Cure Wounds, right?
Yeah, Cure Wounds, and I
3
will
more.
take Bless.
Sorry?
So I'll take Bless.
If somebody
Okay.
takes them, I'm not gonna
So
stop.
Divine Sense and Lay on Hands don't count as spells, yeah?
Divine Sense and Lay on Hands are not spells, they're abilities.
Mm-hmm. So I'll take.
Searing Smite is good for invisible enemies, or enemies that can go invisible.
Well, I was going to take Thunderous Smite because you got a chance to knock people prone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Thunderous Smite. Okay. And your fourth one.
Thunderous Smite and
Shield of Faith, Command.
I think I'll do Command because I think that's quite useful.
Awesome.
It can be very useful.
You can just shout, "Sit!" and they have to sit.
As long as I roll, yeah.
As long as they fail their wisdom save, they just sit. And yeah. Divine.
And I guess I just need to know what my new armor class would be with the change.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
2d8 radiant damage to attack. Alright, so your short sword is a +4 to hit, and we'll do 1d6 +2 of piercing damage, and your hand crossbow is going to be a +2 to hit because it's dexterity based, and it'll do 1d6 piercing. Yeah. And the armor.
And the dueling fighting style to add +2.
Well, except it doesn't use your strength, it uses your dexterity, and your dexterity modifier at the moment is +0.
Yeah.
So, but if you pick up another short sword or a scimitar or even a dagger in your offhand, or your spoon, then you can add the modifier to that one.
It was taken from me, remember? But I do have a dagger. There's 2 daggers.
You have the dagger now.
I'll put... Yeah, the Drow had daggers. Shall I use the dagger instead of a crossbow then?
It's entirely up to you. I'm going to put dagger, short sword, and hand bow on your attacks, so you got the choice. Okay?
Yeah.
Your chain shirt gives you 13 plus your dex modifier, so in your case, that is just 13.
Yeah. Better than it was.
Yes. Save. The chase. Chemicals. Boop. And where are those? There are those. Upload a file. Oh, I haven't done that right. That needs to be level 2. Perfect. Try that again. There we go. That's the one. There we go. All right. Tia Cat. Need any help?
Well, I mean, all I get is a cunning action.
You also get hit points.
Yes, would that be like 5 more added?
That's it.
Alright.
It is 5 plus your con mod, so it's 6 in your case. So you go up to 15 hit points. And yeah, you have cunning actions now. So you can dash disengage or hide as a bonus action. Which is awesome. And yes. Safe. Chase. Tear cat. Boom. And where is... There you are. Boom. Zalia, I presume you don't need help. Lila. Dan. Dan, da, dan, dan, dan.
Run.
Dan. Dan, dan.
Da-da-da.
Dun, dun.
I tried to learn, but didn't really.
Dun, 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 dun. There he is, I think.
I was also doing
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Yay!
Also,
Yeah. No, I didn't know if you couldn't hear me.
No, we couldn't at all. That's why I was going dun 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 dun
Very,
dun dun.
very quick. Fair enough then. I know you took command. Here are two of my favourite phrases for command. One, betray.
Betray?
Yes. 'Cause
Okay.
it is a one-word command.
It's a bit vague, but okay.
And two, shit.
See, my favorite is obey, but you know.
Obey is good, I have to admit. Obey is amazing.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't really need any help. I just get my first bit of sorcery points, which is 2 right now, which essentially gave me 2 more spell slots. So I've gone from having 2 spell slots to 5, technically.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah.
And I took distort value.
2 sorcery points will only buy you 1 first level spell slot. So you've got 4. If you're gonna...
No. I can sacrifice my second level spell.
I'm sorry.
Because Misty Step was given to me for free, remember? So I've actually had a second level spell slot.
No.
For free.
No, Misty.
Damn it.
That doesn't give you an extra spell slot.
Damn it.
It doesn't use a spell slot, therefore there is no spell slot.
Damn it.
Jammy. Nice try. Anyway.
Well, I think it would work.
No.
But yeah, I took distort value because we're about to meet these police, the mobile merchant. It'd be incredible or to get hold of something of theirs and distort its value. I see no issue with this.
Mm-hmm. Fraud. Anyway.
I'm just going to just take their taser. See, this wand doesn't even work. This one does work. I want it.
Speaking of... Yeah, I'll wait till I've got your character sheet and then I'll tell you what happens.
I'm literally sending it to you now. I didn't want to interrupt when everyone else was.
No worries.
Give me 3 seconds. Busy scores, description, equipment. What's next?
2,
Export as a PDF.
3.
Copy text.
4.
And sending now.
5.
I can't control the internet.
Sorry?
You went to 4, and it was sending at 3.
Anyway. There we go. Got it. Alright, so, you hear a knock at the door of your room.
both rooms or just one?
Yeah, they do a coordinated.
So get up and sleepily answer the door, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And you see a group of individuals in
Here's the definition of individual.
what the heck?
A human being is distinct from a group.
I did not ask you to help me, Google.
Google wishes to assist in one shot.
Here is the definition of individual. I don't need that. Thank you.
Looking for the definition of "you're welcome."
Yeah. So. Yeah, you see a pair of you see a pair of uniformed policemen at the door. Of course, they very helpfully actually have police on the on their bright yellow vests, so that you know that they're police.
Can I intuit that these are some sort of city guard?
Given that they say, "Good afternoon, miss. Would you please come with us?" Then yeah, you probably.
Oh, the merchants are here, finally.
Kindly come with us. Please don't make a fuss.
No. We're just wanting some basic wares. I don't want transport.
You're new to this town?
Yes, and thus I asked where the smithy was.
We're going to take you downtown and explain how things work here.
Can't you explain it here? I mean, it sounds like a waste of everyone's time. You taking me to a different location to explain to me what's going on and then to just bring me all the way back here. Wouldn't we just quicker just explain it here?
It's for everyone's safety. You can either come with us willingly, or we can cuff you and drag you downtown. Now, which is it going to be?
You are the most violent merchants I've ever met. I like you.
You are not taking us anywhere.
Oh, but we are.
Listen, these nice merchants are going to get us some decent wares. Think about it. You could have trousers that fit.
I don't think they're merchants. I think they're this world's equivalent of a guard.
Very astute, sir.
Oh. That armor's terrible. That's never going to stop an arrow.
You'd be surprised when it can stop
me.
It's not going to stop you. Come with us, and there won't be any fuss.
No.
We do have a few questions that we could ask you here. For example, how did you come by those gold coins?
Oh, we killed someone for them. They were trying to kill us.
Self-defense.
I mean, it doesn't really help their drow.
Do you realize that racially motivated assault is a capital offense?
Technically, their assault on us was racially motivated. We responded in, we don't want to be enslaved and have our skin ripped off.
And
It was self-defense.
And then you stole from them after you killed them.
But what else are you meant to do with the bodies?
Treat them with respect. Or if you really were frightened for your lives, perhaps run away.
Oh, we did try that. I got stabbed.
Tia Cat, have you got your well of words? I think we should get out of this.
I don't run from battle.
But this is quite interesting to watch. And can she just be filing her nails?
Also, don't worry about me being stabbed. I've slept now. I'm much better.
You what?
Yeah, don't worry about my stab wound. I went to sleep. I'm much better now.
Who are you saying this to?
The police.
Come with us now.
Why?
Can I try and persuade them that we mean no harm and they should just leave?
You can try.
Doesn't mean it's going to succeed.
If that fails, can I attempt to knock one of them out?
Now, Anthony, I'd like to point out I was not the one to jump to violence here. I'm innocent.
I know. So...
Does anyone else want to try intimidating them or persuading them? Maybe Tick could try some persuasion.
We appreciate that you may not want to come with us, but trust me, it's for your own protection.
Last time people told me that, I got sold into slavery.
Trust me, what the public want is far worse. Now please, come with us. We'll put you into protective custody. No one else will attack you. We'll keep you protected.
Show of hands, who wants to be kidnapped politely?
Well, I mean, it is a lot better than being kidnapped unpolitely.
FYI, I'm gonna... Excuse me one sec, officers. I'm just gonna stick my head downstairs and just call down. Guys, did you agree to be kidnapped safely?
Thought the boys were upstairs.
No.
Oh, I thought they were downstairs.
I thought you said you wanted to be greeted. You wanted to be... meet the police first, so you would be...
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Then I'm going to stick my head up and yell upstairs. Did you agree to be kidnapped safely?
Look, just come along. This doesn't have to get any worse.
Well, I tried to persuade them. Does anyone else want to try and talk sense into them?
Well, no, but a certain Tia Cat wants to attack. So, are we doing this?
Oh, God.
I know a little persuasion.
The rear end of a sword is not persuasion. That's called assault.
So, bear in mind that you're not going to be...
Sean, you're on mute.
Yeah, Sean is indeed on mute.
Sorry, but before Tia Cat inevitably stabs them...
I don't have anything to stab him with yet. I'm just going to use my
claws. You have claws. Exactly. Anyway, go on.
I was going to offer her my dagger.
That's
one of the things I wanted to do.
Did you use your downtime to create a dagger? Okay.
Oh, she
very
never
quick.
put it
If
away.
she's going to take arms against the town guard, I'm just going to put my hands up and go, I'm not involved in this when initiative starts.
Bearing in mind, Tick, as soon as you bring out a dagger and hand it to Tia Cat...
Okay, good point. Alright, I won't yet, but I am going to try and make them feel guilty before the fight inevitably kicks off by going, I'm scared.
Don't worry.
You're scaring the little girl.
Everyone will be safe. You'll be taken to a safe place where you can be monitored and taken care of.
Can I attack now?
Yeah, go for it. Roll initiative.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, would mine count as a surprise round?
No, because they're looking right at you. They're on guard already, but they didn't roll very well. So
you armed them. You took up a weapon in front of the police. I'm pretty sure they're going to kill you regardless.
You pounced.
I hadn't hit him yet.
No, but well, clearly your reactions are faster anyway. You're going to hit them before they hit you. It's fine. Come on. See? I need one more roll. Well, two more rolls. Two more rolls.
Ebba's rolled twice.
No, that was me trying to persuade them.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had one persuasion roll, which failed.
Sean.
Sean.
That's why it was.
Oh,
that's
initiatives.
why it was
Sorry.
Kitty declared war against the town guard.
Oh, okay.
That was Cassie and I think was that the Italian guy?
D20 plus 1.
15.
15.
Okay. So Tia Cat goes first with a 16, followed by Damakos, also on 16, and then Tick Tick on 15.
My plus to attack wouldn't have gone up, would it?
No. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. No, it's fine. I just wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure.
Celia on 13. Oh, Rivis on 14 actually. Then Zalia on 13. And last, the cops on 4. Okay, so Tia Cat gets a 23. That hits.
One away from a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie, so...
D6 plus 2.
Oh, I don't get sneak attack yet, do I?
Nope. Six points of damage.
Bonus action, disengage.
That was with Eva.
Okay.
He bought the Asperg General Store.
And then move back.
Yep.
Awesome. Bonus action high? Oh no. Your bonus action disengaged. Yes. Damakos. Damakos.
Okay.
Damagos.
That we could escape from this by using the Well of Worlds, or just not have engaged in the first place. But I'm going to attack them with my short sword. So I'm going to get all the melee with them.
D20 plus 4.
Oh yeah.
So yes, even though you're in a different room, you hear Tia Cat pounce.
Critical!
Nat 20. Are you going to add a divine smite to that?
Yes, why not?
Okay, so altogether you'll be rolling 2d6 plus 2 plus 4d8 of radiant damage.
Well, the police have been tactically nuked.
Yeah.
So it's 2d6 plus 2 plus 4d8.
Uh-huh.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Because you critted 24. You managed to take out both of the cops at your door.
Fantastic.
So
lucky.
Tick Tick. You were in the room with Tia Cat and Zalia, so you still got 2 cops to deal with. What do you want to do? You muted. Noodle.
Mouse didn't want a mouse.
Okay. What do you want to do? Are you going to agonizing blast? Are you going to dagger? What are you going to do?
Scary cop man. Is it just one scary cop man?
No, there are 2 at your door. One of them is injured. And also they're not both men. But that's besides the point.
They
Tick probably views them as prison guards.
Yeah.
So they get the ouchies. I is going to, because I assume I moved back a bit because scared.
Yep.
So Eldritch Blast.
Okay, D20 plus 4.
Oh, it's 10-2 already.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And
a half an hour on character sheets.
That's okay. And 1d10 plus 2. Eight. 1 down.
Scary Batman, I say as I shoot a blast. Is it possible to make it non-lethal?
Yeah, you knock him out, but the splash damage goes over to the other cop. Rivers, you're actually... Yeah, you're in the room where Damakos was in, so your way is... You've got 2 unconscious cops at your door. If you want, you can run downstairs to go help out the ladies.
Yes.
Okay.
Do they have their batons on them?
Yes, they have batons on them.
Wait, they have one?
I'm taking them.
So you're taking the cops... So instead of running downstairs, you're taking the cops' nightsticks?
Yes.
Are you taking their manacles too?
We could use those on them. We could...
That's a good idea.
Over to the beds.
You're going to use their handcuffs? All right. Okay.
I'll use my action to handcuff the one, and then I can take and grab the nightstick and run on my next turn, and then Damakos can do the same with the other one.
Okay. Yeah. So, Zahalia. There's one cop left to deal with.
I'm just going to sit on the banister and just go, Officer, I do
Banister.
apologise for this. I presume we're near to a staircase, because you said we were a floor up.
Staircase is outside the room, not in it.
Ah, fair enough. Then, Officer, I do humbly apologise for what is inevitably going to be happening. I do not control these people. This, I am promising you, is not to kill you. Magic missile.
All right. 9 points of damage. That's enough. He down.
Non-lethal. Non-lethal.
Yeah. It would only be okay. So they have these guys have 11 hit points each. So in order to do a lethal amount of damage, obviously you'd have to do a total of 22.
Now, before we leave, I'm taking their body armor and I'm taking their wands.
Okay. Just the body armor and the wand?
Yes. Because I've got no protective gear, and that nightstick is a very useful wand.
It's got a metal core.
What else?
Actually, can I get a taser instead? That'd be helpful. Do they have tasers or anything on them?
Do British cops legally carry tasers?
Yes, actually they do. My uncle's a police officer. I can list everything they have on their uniform.
All right, what's their standard equipment? Come on, out with it.
They have a standard equipment. Set of handcuffs, zip ties, pepper spray, a taser, and depending if you're part of a canine unit, you can legally carry a gun.
Well,
also for non-useless equipment, you have keys for the handcuffs. Essentially, walkie-talkie. Actually, yeah, I'll take the walkie-talkie. I'll just take anything not nailed down on them.
Yeah, they have some strange devices on their uniform, including the walkie-talkie and a body cam. You don't know what a body cam is,
I'm taking that with me. I'm just taking everything off them. Just
okay. You're stripping them.
Be useful.
You're taking their uniform as well.
I'll take their shirts. I already got trousers.
You're zip tying them to the bed.
I'll zip tie their legs
together.
Essentially, almost like a 69 position. So one set of legs are directly in front of one head, and vice versa. So it's going to be very difficult for them to. No. I'm not putting them. Essentially, their feet. One person's feet are going to be directly in front of someone else's head.
Okay.
So it's going to be very difficult for them to getting loose.
Okay, so you're not putting their thighs around each other's heads then? No. Okay.
Yes.
Yes?
No, I'm agreeing with you. Like, you're not doing that. Yes,
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
Yes, I'm not doing that. 24 points of damage. Yeah.
Can I take some stuff as well?
Yes.
Pepper spray, taser, and I want to take their shoelaces.
Their shoelaces? Okay.
They could come in useful.
Absolutely. Add them to your character sheet.
What would a truncheon be put down as on a character sheet?
It's a club, but you can put truncheon or nightstick. Either way, and I know it will count as club. Given that it's got an iron metal core, it's not going to be able to conduct magical energy. So,
damn it.
Could use the pepper spray. She's a rogue.
Yep, you can use the pepper spray. You can use the taser once you figure out how to use it. You can use the handcuffs.
I'm calling it a shock box.
You've got the high vis vest and the bulletproof vest.
I don't think I could wear the bulletproof vest. I is small.
Yeah.
I will.
All right. So
what would that be armor wise?
What would the okay? Well,
like sturdy leather armor or something like that, maybe.
No. Well, the stat block I was using, they had an AC of 18.
I'm not testing it.
Sorry? Tested
Rob
on
just sent a message.
Zalia. Tested on Zalia. So yeah, no, this yeah, it's going to give you an AC of 18, but only for body shots. Does that make sense?
Okay, so it's not increasing my AC by anything. Got it.
You already got an AC of 18?
Oh, sorry. I thought you just said the body shots didn't hit the 18.
18!
Oh, I've gone from a 12 to an 18. I like this.
Do you want to hear what I called the pepper spray?
What did you call it?
Bad seasoning puffer. And I called the taser a shock box.
That's cool. Alright. So you've basically got a shocking grasp. Anybody who's picked up that taser, you've got a shocking grasp. Anyway, until the charge runs out, of course. As you are collecting up all the stuff, you can hear more sirens, that horrendous wailing sounds outside, and you can see lots of people that yeah, basically you see orcs, goblins, tieflings, ogres, many of which are wearing like the same strange clothing that the people of this world seem to be wearing, getting rounded up by more of these police and shoved into vans.
I think we should jump through a portal.
That's my suggestion. Either we go fight them or jump through the portal.
I think this is too crazy here. We need to go.
Wait. No. I hate to disagree with all of you here, but we should do at least something. I mean, they haven't done anything. Why are they being rounded up for?
Wait. Can you see how many there are? There's so many of them. Do you want to take them all on?
All we have to do...
face the same issues in our world.
Exactly. We should try and make things better before we leave. I mean, we've already took out 4 of them. There were 2 upstairs for you as well, weren't there?
Yes.
Yes.
We've took out 4 of them. We could take out a couple more. We take them out, we inspire them, and they would be able to take out the rest.
We could shoot from the windows. We have long range attacks.
See? We can inspire the people.
If you choose to do that, it'll be next time we play.
I still think we need to leave.
All right. Tell you what.
We can have that set up.
How about we discuss it in the Chase RP chat, and then next time we play, we'll decide whether you're leaving or sticking around and shooting at cops from the windows.
Oh, guys, I just had the most evil idea ever.
Go on.
Hear me out. This is genius. We get a closed door, we shoot at the cop, and we put the hole behind the door. Just open the door to breach. Boom.
You're going to use it as a trap, so when they come to get you, they'll end up somewhere else.
Yes.
Interesting.
Because technically, we do have 2 hostages. No, 4 hostages.
4 hostages. Yes. You got 4 cops in their underwear. Anyway.
Socks, if they're in their underwear.
And their socks, yes.
Good, because those
And
could be
their
handy to
shoelaces.
make slingshots.
You're going to take their socks?
Police
Yeah,
issue socks.
I can put stuff in them and fling them.
You're going to turn the socks into slings?
Turn the sock into a fucking flail.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I get what they're saying. It's basically the actual, like, swing around sling, and then you release the one side, and then the rock inside the sling fires, like the old school.
Yeah, so you
David
you'll
Goliath
let go
sling.
of the you let go of the whole sock with the stone still in it. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my suggestion, we put stuff inside it, hold firmly on one end, just swing it, and swing it into someone's
And you
face.
use it as a cudgel. Yes.
Don't let go of it. Yeah.
Well, if you want
Oh,
to,
God,
if you want to find coins to fill it up with, by the way, before we
If
go,
I just weaponize socks,
I decided to look up how much at the moment a 1 ounce gold coin is worth in the UK. So each of those gold coins that you laid on the counter is worth. Do you want to know?
£300.
Yes.
£1,741 and 28 pence each.
That was a very expensive D&D visit, wasn't it?
you gave that that guy at the counter basically
the windfall saved a life.
5 1/4 grand ish.
Yeah.
oh, that's awesome.
I'm sure he deserved it. I'm sure he's a good person.
He called the cops on you.
Only because we asked him to.
No, he didn't. But anyway.
Technically, I did. I thought they were merchants.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, we'll put a pin in it there. I hope you guys listening at home have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. We do have some slots open. We've got 1 slot open in this game, and other games have a couple. In fact, Monday's game definitely needs more people. Yeah, if you want to play in a game, come and find me in the Games of Geekery Discord server. There is a link in the description below, and I'll tell you how all of that works. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
We have
Have a
cookies.
good game.